And chat, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are about to conclude the Azim step and proceed to the next stage of Stormblood. Let me bring the crew on. Looks like it's just midnight right now. Danny hasn't logged in or logged on to the voice channel yet. Heyo. Oh, nope, there he is.
Hello, I thought I was in the room. I was like, where is everybody?
Where were you that you thought you were connected?
Nowhere. I just hadn't actually clicked on the damn thing.
Fair enough.
Right.
Yeah, just MSQ today. Relic progress we actually haven't done for a bit. We should get on that again.
Yeah, we've all been distracted by a rebirth, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't really been playing Rebirth. I've been doing the Epic of Alexander a lot, which has been exciting.
Yeah, I had a like a week where I just could not play Rebirth for one reason or another, either because of work or travel or whatnot. And then when I did sit down to play earlier this week, my joystick started getting really bad stick drift, and I had to spend like a couple hours fiddling with that for a while.
I didn't know PS5 controllers got stick drift.
Yeah, it made... At first it wasn't so bad. It was only really bad for the piano minigame. It made the piano minigame all but impossible. But then it got to a point where it was so bad where I could not walk straight.
Yikes. And what'd you do? Take it apart?
I had to... I mean, I could have taken it apart. I decided to just replace it. I had, like, some store credit, so I could just get a new one.
Yeah, from what I've seen, the
like I tried all of the software fixes for it. Like I found like how to guide, like you can like, because like it might be a Bluetooth problem, or it might be or it might just need like a software problem. He needs to reset it, and you know, whatever. So I tried all that. None of it worked. So I just got a new one, and yeah.
Yeah, from what I've seen, the stick drift for PS5 is very rare. However, anybody that gets it acts like it's rampant.
That's a hell of a way to be forced to spend $70, though. Yikes.
Yeah. Like I said, I had store credit, so I only spent like 10, but still. Plus, like having a second controller is nice, just as a backup anyway.
True. You never have too many controllers.
You never have too many controllers. Hey, Lord, look what I have. Wait for it.
I'm looking.
Okay.
Where are you?
Over by the fashion report.
Hey, you pre-ordered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I won't be doing that until I get paid for March.
Yeah.
Is it the $40 or $60 version that gets used it on in Garnet?
You get Zidane just as soon as you pre-order. To get Garnet, you need the $60.
Yeah, I'll get the $60 one. I might as well splurge.
Yeah. Garnet, you won't get Garnet right away. Garnet won't come out until Dawn Trail comes out, but you get Zidane as soon as you pre-order.
Yeah, Zidane will... It took me about 24 hours for them to actually get me the code, but yeah...
For me, it was instant. Like, I pre-ordered, logged in, he was there.
Bear in mind, I ordered when
You ordered right away on Tuesday?
I ordered as soon as I was able to, which was about 4 a.m.
Yeah. I did it like a few days later, so there probably wasn't as much of a queue.
Yeah, with me, the issue was, you know, Jesus Christ, the
What does Jesus have to do with this? I don't think he's involved in the pre-order process.
Oh, given the fact that the login system was just on fire, I'm pretty sure it's the other guy that's involved.
Yeah.
Atilios, listen, if somebody wants to donate $200, I will happily get the collector's edition, but otherwise, not gonna happen.
What?
Tilmules is going arc.
That comes with the digital collectors.
Purpose, yeah.
Yeah, that's the same thing that has Garnet.
Yeah.
Wait, the collector's edition is $60? I thought the collector's edition was the $200 package.
No,
yes. There's the digital collector's edition.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, cool.
The physical collector's edition comes with the statue, the map, etc. Whereas the digital one is what comes with Garnet, Arc, and.
It's like the physical collector's edition has all of the big digital stuff too. There's the digital collector's edition that only has the digital bonuses, like Garnet and Mount and whatnot.
Sick. Well, I guess I'm getting the Arc mount then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, time to boot this guy off the throne. Just like that, eh? Not that I expected them to put up a fight. I found him quite intimidating before, but perhaps it will be easier this time. Let us hope we do not find our most radiant friend in a foul mood. He'll be in a mood, all right. There are fewer here than I remember.
Also,
get up!
For pre-ordering, I got the Zidane minion, and I also got a new earring, which has exactly the same stats as my old earring, but now it's gold and Azuma themed, which is nice because Azuma is my patron healer, so that's cool.
Yeah,
isn't it just like the EXP feather that you get it in early levels that gives you extra EXP up to level 25, except this gives extra EXP up to 90?
More or less. It's like it has like a bigger bonus, but it's the same gist.
It's not up to level 90, it's 90 and below, so it also works at level 90. And it also gives stats.
Yes, was a sufficient answer, Danny.
Yeah. It also gives scaling stats as well. So
scaling stats, huh?
That's what I was trying to say.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The scaling stats are nice because it means that the earring is always the best in slot item up until level 90. So that's handy.
The sun is disinclined to entertain you at length. Speak your purpose in coming. Well, I'm here to take the throne, dipshit. Humble as ever. Should I be humble in the presence of inferiors? I am a child of Azim, and you are not. Your triumph in the Nodum does not raise you to such heights. Batu will not be joining us. He was wounded in the Nodum. His hurts are grave, and he requires rest. But he will walk again in time. Though it is no business of yours, such pity does not become a Han. We are not allies, traveler, far from it. The Nodum will come again, and with it our rule. I say again, why have you come? To bid us surrender the Dawn Throne to the Mole? Nay, the Mole are beholden to the will of the gods, and they would not have us reside here. The Oranir and the Budaga may remain. We are for Yansha, and wish to speak of your part in the coming war. The Domans and the Iron Men. I remember our pact. Sound the call, and the Oranir will answer. Full glad am I to hear it. We have preparations to attend to, but will send for you soon. The gods are kind. I am sure the Oranir will prove a great boon in the days to come. Of the dusk, a maiden gentle and ethereal, a dancer in the morning mist, and a warrior besides. I knew this was going to come up. Look into my eyes, child. See you, Azim? Are you my Nama? I know not of what you speak, Brother Magni, but I am certain you are mistaken. Quite. Yeah, shut down.
It's appropriate that he's an Aura, given how horny he is.
Yeah, he's desperate. It's kind of funny. We should get going right now. Everybody leaves, but I'm still standing here like, Magni, you're sitting in my throne. Get up. Am I fated to live my life as a sun without a moon? Is there no Doma for me? You would be correct, Magni.
You may not be the Han of the Dawn Throne anymore, but you're certainly the King Cell.
You may not be the Han of the Dawn Throne anymore. He's like, but? No buts. I was just making a statement of fact.
Alright. Oh, now for the fun tribe.
Hell yes! I just pressed the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth map button. Alright, where are you, Sadu? Down there. Can I fly yet? I can't remember. I can!
Yeah, like, that was literally the last quest we did 2 weeks ago, was getting us flight. Oh look, a Queen's Blood player. Wait, no, wrong game.
Fun fact.
We gotta settle for a triple triad in this game.
Yeah. Queen's Blood is so good. Fun fact, I'm in hard mode. All the Queen's Blood players have better decks.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that like hard mode is actually harder for the new games.
Crybaby Ned kicked my teeth in. He's got a proper Chocomog deck now.
Oh god, the fact that you mentioned in Triple Tribe when we get back here, I immediately just thought, oh great, now we've got Skull rising out of the pond, not to play, just angry that we just did Triple Triad.
The dry wind from the desert reminds me of home. As daunting as I found it to speak with Brother Magni, it is nothing compared to the fear I feel at the thought of approaching Sadu Hatun. Dotharl, better late than never. How long has it been since they gave Gesser to the sands? Is there aught left of him now, I wonder? It's been like a day, Gesetsu. For you, at least. For me, it's been a couple of weeks. Time dilation, but specifically for the Warrior of Light. The Han and her warriors. Greetings, my lady. We come to you on our journey south, bound for Yonsha, where our comrades await us. How fare you and yours in the wake of the Nadam? Many were wounded, some few to the death. Resplendent were their souls in the chaos. It was a good battle, a good day to die. Soon we will greet them again. And mayhap one who went before them also. Gesser's seed has quickened in his lover. When the child is born, we shall see who waits behind its eyes. Already we must look to the next Nadam. We must grow strong of body and mind, and your war will help us do so. Say the word, and we will fly to the field. I kind of feel bad about dragging these guys into the fight, considering they're a dying tribe. Of that I have no doubt, for you are Dothar.
They'd be angry if you didn't.
True.
Yeah.
There is one more thing we would ask of you. The magics you used to seal the passage to the south. Will you unmake them? If that be your wish, when next we come together, it will be on a great battlefield against a common foe. I trust you will fight with the same fervor you demonstrated during the Nadam. Ha! And you, Ancient One, will be the demon I know you to be. Aught less would be a disappointment.
We've made some good friends here.
Friends is a word.
Yeah, it's a cute pal.
Also, Magna exists.
Hey, Sadu, isn't Magna just the worst? He's sitting in my chair, and he won't get up. Do not fail to call on us, Han. The preening prince and his little yellow band will not kill half as many Iron Men as we Dotharl. Don't I know it? Right.
Heading south.
Southeast.
Past all these dead suns.
I swear they spawned in after I got here. I dare say that woman has never known a single regret. I envy her. I will miss this place. Though my heart belongs to Doma, the steppe and her people will always be dear to me. So this path leads back to Yansha, back to Doma and the others. It's so easy to forget why we're doing all this.
We do get thrown off into tangents a lot.
Not quite as bad as an open world game, but pretty badly. Sanu Hatun has done her part. This passage will deliver you to Doma. It is here we must part ways until the day you call us to battle. It won't be long, I know, but take care of yourself, Cyrano, and tell your grandmother and the others again how much we appreciate everything they did for us. I will. Oh, I nearly forgot. I have another gift for you. Oh, it's a red, Wait, is this a banner of the Mole Tribe?
It's a very small banner.
Fits in the palm of her hand. It is not the most practical of gifts, but we nevertheless wish to present it to you. I do not fully understand what has befallen Doma, or your homeland, but I do understand that you and yours have suffered terribly. The Mole placed their faith in the gods, and in turn they shepherd us. They watch over and keep us. We pray they show you the same favor. As it was in the Nodum, blood will be shed, your lands engulfed in a storm of fire and steel. Yet, as it did here, it shall mark a new beginning there. May you ever walk in crimson, for in crimson there is life, there is liberation. Hey, it fits our color scheme. Thank you for your prayers, Cyrano. We shall remember them. Until we meet again. Her bow animation is pretty cute. She turns around every 5 feet and waves to us.
We're just gonna watch her walk all the way back to her home like the paladin in the D&D movie.
Oh my god, did Lise just re-gift the mole banner to me? Lise, that's so shitty of you.
I mean, it's better than Alphino somehow having the anatomically correct Moonbreather minion.
Let's go. Everyone is waiting for us back at the House of the Fierce. I wonder what Yugiri will have to say when we tell her of our adventures. 1 second.
Chat raises a good point. Lise doesn't have a house.
Really? Does she just stay in the Rising Stones?
Probably.
Huh.
I need to sort my inventory out. I've only got 30 slots left. I'm turning to Laura at this rate.
What?
I said, I need to sort my inventory out. I've only got 30 slots left. I'm going to turn this Laura at this rate.
I've got like 1.5 blocks full.
Right then. To the House of the Fierce. With me, my friends. Oh, he's right here. Okay. I just pressed the rebirth map button again. Remind me, what part of Yansha is this again?
We're somewhere in the north. Check your map.
I was reading off what Lisa... That was Lisa's line.
Oh, I thought you were just I mean, you get lost so often.
Listen, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong.
But for once...
For once, it's not me who's lost. This air that fills my breast, these sounds which resound in my ears. I am home. I have not used this road before, but... I recognize this place. The House of the Fierce should lie somewhere to the south. I will go on ahead and inform the sentries of our master's return.
Okay, before we go there, there's a really cool set piece over to the west.
Oh, yeah.
Alright,
Big
one
crystal
sec.
waterfall.
Ooh.
But,
Ooh, cool.
yeah, but each tier of this, of these water lakes is a different colour, starting with red and going down to blue.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's like
rad.
It's like a big rainbow.
That's rad.
Yeah, this is a cool zone. It's a shame there's not much reason to hang out here. It's not like there's a beast tribe or anything later, so you can kind of just like do your quests, and then you're done.
Yeah, I've done a lot of fates here when I was doing some fate grinding, and
Oh yeah.
it's also
the
where you can get-
the Shadowbringer relic does let you do some fake grinds here, but like that's
yeah, and it's also where one of the blue magic spells is available. Actually, maybe 2. At the very least, it's a pretty good physical attack from the Namazu.
Yeah.
Huh, I didn't realize there was another entrance. Yeah, they made us almost drown for nothing. Except, you know, listen, they didn't know we can breathe underwater, so I have to say, it was a pretty dick move of them to make us go through that underwater passage.
But there's a force field stopping us from getting to this side.
Was the force field in front of this entrance? Because we're just on the other end of the zone that the underwater passage is in. We could have gotten here whenever we wanted.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be able to get to Azim Step.
Anyway.
We literally just got Sadu to drop the force field.
Anyway.
Okay, you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. The underwater passage...
Danny has completely missed the plot.
Yeah, underwater passage to the hideout of the ninjas
to the
and
House
stuff.
of the Fierce, not the zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's also another force field that the Galleons have erected that stops us from getting to this side.
Oh,
yeah, that's another thing. It's like we can't just go around to the other side of the zone because of the other force field.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Well, there's a mountain range, and then there's a force field on the one area that's not mountainous by the river. But anyway,
here we
geography
are.
Aside,
I wonder if they all are gathered inside, waiting, perhaps expecting a speech or some such. I wonder if they're going to throw tomatoes at you, Ian. Well, no matter. I shall have to do what I shall have to do.
voiced cutscene.
Oh, hey, the twins. I forgot they were around.
Brothers and sisters, pray forgive me my absence. It has been far too long.
Lord Ian. Gosetsu told us of your trials and tribulations on the steppe. Would that I'd been present to witness your victory, my
It was
lord.
my victory, thank you very much.
Our victory, Yugiri, owed as much to each of my stalwart comrades as it did
Alright, I'll
to
meet
me.
you halfway with
Now
R.
rise. I won't suffer this excess of formality any longer. Alphino and Alize Levieux, I presume?
Yeah, their names
I'm
are a
told you
mouthful,
know
I get it.
much. It is a pleasure to meet you both.
The pleasure is ours, Lord Ian. Though we were born and raised a world apart, our values are one and the same. Freedom, justice, liberty. Each of which Doma shall soon enjoy once more.
Hopefully. I understand you have brought an army.
Well, we've claimed an army. We haven't brought them with us yet.
Indeed. The Zayla tribes of the Azim Steppe have pledged their military might to the cause.
Good. We, meanwhile, have secured the support of the Confederacy and a not insignificant number of your countrymen. The Blue Kojin, too, have expressed a willingness to join the fight, provided you agree to certain trade agreements following the liberation of
Wow,
Doma.
you guys have been crazy negotiators.
The shinobi will render
Alpha
what aid they
knows
can.
raison
However,
raison
soon
d'etre.
as
Yeah,
that
he's been busy while we've been away.
Yeah, this is why we should probably have brought him with us from the start.
What forces we have amassed far exceed my original expectations. You have my thanks.
You should know that Xenos departed Doma not long after you left to find Lord Ian. We know not the reason why, but it would seem he was eager to return to Gir Abania.
Well, hopefully he'll be coming right back after after we set this revolution off.
What? Have you heard anything from the Resistance? There hasn't been another attack, has there?
Tataru assures me they are quite well. You need not worry. If anything, this turn of events would seem to be to our advantage.
How's Y'shtola doing, by the way?
But there the good news ends. Yotsuyu retains her position as acting viceroy, and we have reports that the garrison at Doma Castle is preparing for a massive operation. We suspect that the Empire's attempt to eliminate you on the steppe may have been a prelude to a larger effort to purge the remaining pockets of resistance within Doma.
The hour of reckoning is upon us.
Hey, one way or the other, this ends soon. The victory will soon be ours.
The Han has spoken.
Yes,
And I,
she
for one,
has.
am not inclined to argue. In this place, in this moment, I call upon you all. 25 years of oppression, of tyranny, of shame. It ends with us. We will prevail.
Hell yeah. Oh, hey, you got the aetherite working. I absolutely said that out loud.
I mean, we're travelers. The aetherites are very important to us. I'm sure they understand.
Not that I doubted you for a moment, but I am relieved to see him returned.
ADHD. Sorry, ADHB. No, that actually would be D. ADHD. Attention deficit Hyperactivity debuff.
Once more, welcome back. It is good to see you again, Lord. Yes, there's another recent development we neglected to share with you. Alice and I have been hard at work attempting to restore the Aetheryte here to its former glory, and I am pleased to inform you that we succeeded. Suffice it to say, it should prove a boon for travel. Well, for those replete with anima like you, at least.
Oh, anima used to be an actual resource in 1.0, and that was consumed to make teleportations.
Yeah, that's why you were there was a big teleportation timer, right?
Something like that.
The room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. There are a bunch of quests in this expansion that I'm pretty sure are named after Hamilton lyrics. And this is one of them.
I imagine you are eager to hear the particulars of our plan. Allow me a moment to gather everyone's attention.
If all are in agreement, I will outline my plan to retake Doma Castle. First, Lise and the Doman Irregulars will conduct a series of raids against Imperial targets throughout the surrounding area, with the aim of drawing the garrison's attention. Shortly thereafter, our Zayla allies will launch a surprise attack on the castle's airborne defenses. In this way, we will prevent the enemy's airships from rendering support and cut off one means of escape.
Wait, you want the Mongolian steppe people who fight exclusively on the ground to attack their airships? What? Well, no, actually, they have those bird mounts, but it seems a bit odd to send those against an airship.
The moon gates and disable the Magitech field generators.
There's the force field I mentioned.
Yeah.
Once the barrier is down, we will be free to cross the One River and reach Doma Castle. It is at this point that we must turn to our Confederate and Kojin allies. They will commence to bombard the castle with cannon fire, while sailing west towards the Doman Enclave.
That's a hell of a bottleneck to get to the castle by river. They'd be kind of sitting ducks.
Wait, the Enclave? Why would you want them to sail away from the castle?
Because the Enclave is home to countless civilians. Once pressed, the Imperials may well think to take them hostage, and I would fain forestall any such attempt. After we have secured the Enclave, we may lay siege to Doma Castle directly. The main strength of the Doman Liberation Front, under Lord Hien's command, shall be committed to this endeavor, as will you and your redoubtable allies. The rest is simple. We scour the castle for the Viceroy, we find her, and we subdue her. Without their leader, what remains of the Imperial's morale will crumble.
I think the people here are going to do a lot more than subdue her. I think we'll have to fight them to keep them from slitting her throat on the spot, Alphino.
Your thoughts, Lord Hien? If any points were unclear or gave you cause for concern, I should be glad to go over them with you.
He's asleep.
Nay, 'tis a fine plan. You have a talent for this. That much is plain. We shall carry out Alphino's plan to the letter. Time is of the essence, as you know, so let us each see to our respective preparations. Carry on.
Sup, Count Bob? Yeah, a lot of games have been eating people's time lately.
Which one's DD2? I've heard that acronym a
Dragon's
bunch.
Dogma.
Oh, right, obviously. Should have thought of that one.
Excuse me.
Lord? Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm not lost.
Okay.
I'm attuning to the aetherite before I forget about it. There, now I can talk to Hian.
Howie's over here too.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's it is only 2 rooms. Even Law is hard pressed to get lost in there. Not impossible, but hard pressed.
I suppose I have to go and take stock of our supplies. We'll be needing a lot of weapons.
Yeah. Speaking of quest names with references, I found I was doing side quests last night, and stumbled across one that was very clearly a Baldur's Gate reference, which is funny because it was from like an old expansion, which means they were referencing like the original Baldur's Gate, not Baldur's Gate 3.
Nice. That game does have a pretty big influence on the RPG.
Yeah, it really does. Like
culture.
Like we talked about this, when you started playing it, how like, it's the BioWare formula came from Baldur's Gate.
It's in a very primitive state in Baldur's Gate. Like, I was expecting something that it claims to have, like, really good side stories with the allies, and they're honestly pretty simple.
Yeah. Old games are still old.
Yeah.
Which is a conversation point we'll have when we have that Rebirth podcast at some point.
Danny, you gotta play through it.
Yeah.
I know.
I have the next few days off, so hopefully I will actually be able to finish Rebirth finally this weekend. Or like the weekend adjacent time frame of this next few days.
Nice. This may be our... Yes?
Oh, sorry. Melena's doing a dance, and it's one of the ones I have changed. So I'm just like, why is there Persona 4 music?
Oh, she's floating in midair.
Yeah, that's not why Danny's laughing, but anyway.
No, I know.
Yeah.
This may be our final chance to win Doma her freedom. We dare not take any chances, for if we fail... Looks like I'll be heading to Namai. Wish me luck. I am told Cyrano fought with you in Lenadum. I would not have taken her for a warrior. Appearances can indeed be deceiving. Well, apparently they're all warriors, so... Yagoro sounds like the genderbent version of Yugiri. As for how best to infiltrate the Moon Gates... There is no shortage of tasks which must needs be completed before we can launch our attack. If you have a moment, perhaps you could lend a hand? That said, I have only just returned. It would be better for you to speak with Alphino to find out how you might be of service. You did not have a big crowd for your speech, Hian. That must be a little deflating. Trying to keep busy? Full glad am I to hear it. There is one task which comes to mind. As I explained during my briefing, Alice and I will need to infiltrate the Moon Gates to disable the Magitech field generators. Though I pride myself on my knowledge of various subjects, I must confess I lack confidence in my knowledge of this particular one, which is why I turned to an expert. Nashu! I have been conversing with Sid via Tataru, attempting to ascertain the design of the generators based on our limited intelligence. Most recently, he sent a parcel with some documents which he believes may be of use. Am I going to be your errand girl to fetch the mail? I would like for you to go to Kugane and bring them back here. Alright, that is actually a fair distance away. So getting somebody who can teleport is good. In the meantime, I will continue to work with our shinobi allies to plot a path into the gates. Safe travels, Lore, and thank you again. Well, I'm glad I grabbed the ether right here. To Kugane!
It is very funny how, like, by this point in the story, like, you are a legendary hero of Legend TM, and so, like, they characters actually get like apologetic when they ask you to do busy work. And like on the one hand, it's pretty gratifying. On the other hand, it's like, you know, you're asking me to play the game. Like, you don't have to make a whole thing of it.
I am here to do quests. Give me your quest.
Exactly.
Oh, this one's above my paladin level.
You should pop into a daily roulette real quick to fix that.
Man, my warrior's got this.
Oh, right, there are Ethernet shards here. Whoops.
Yeah,
I know. I did exactly the same thing.
I didn't. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Greetings, honored madam. Yes, I will enter the Ruby Bazaar.
There needs to be a T-pose emote for me to do right now.
Oh, Tataru's in local clothing. Oh
Yeah,
my god, that's
cool.
adorable.
Yeah, I love Tataru in her little kimono.
That's so cute. Aw.
Hey, Hancock, what's up with you, master? It's like, oh, Tataru, she's so good. It's like, hi, Hancock.
Well, well, well. What a pleasant surprise this is for one of us. Lore, what are you doing here? I thought you were off fighting nomads on the Azim Steppe. Done and dusted. I'm the queen of the Azim Steppe now, Tataru.
I like in any other scenario that might have sounded racist, but no, that is exactly what we did.
Oh, you beat them. Good show. A shame I didn't get to see it. Alphino has been keeping me apprised of the situation in Doma. I may not be any good in a physical fight, but in a paperwork fight, I'm the true Khan. Or Han. Yeah.
She's adorable.
She's great. Tataru, best girl.
Mm-hmm.
How Tataru got her groove back.
That's delightful. You're here for the parcel Sid sent, right? Wait a moment, and it will be right out. She turns to Hancock and is just like, fetch, bitch. It arrived not long ago. A porter delivered it to our offices, along with various other knickknacks from Eorzea. Sid regrets that he couldn't come here in person. Apparently, his hunt for the Dragon and Omega demands his full attention, you see. Still, he was reasonably confident that the documents he provided would be enough for Alphino to do the work himself. So, as soon as that parcel gets here, we can open it up and see what's inside. Pardon my interruption, but the parcel in question, was it the one you placed on the shelf in the back for safekeeping? I believe so, yes. Why do you ask?
No. What did you do?
Well, you see, on closer inspection, said parcel appears to have been addressed to the Sekisegumi Barracks. Why? Though it does indeed bulge with a quantity of paper reminiscent of a rather large instruction manual, the lingering scent of lilac leads me to conclude it is in fact a sizable collection of love letters.
Oh no.
What? Impossible! That porter was carrying a parcel addressed to us! I saw the writing with my own eyes! Oh, I do not doubt that in the least. However, as he was tasked with a number of deliveries, I can only presume that he handed you another parcel by mistake. This is a disaster. We have to find that porter right this instant. Or we could shortcut it and bring the love letters to the Sekisegumi and, swap. Because that's where it's going to be. My, she can move quickly when she has a mind to do so. Right? On those tiny little Lalafell legs? It's so crazy. So quickly she neglected to take these love letters with her. They too must be redirected to their rightful recipient. Alright, I respect the alliteration. They should also aid you in tracking down the right porter. They keep records of their deliveries and so forth, after all. The man in question was of middling height and build, not unlike myself. Black hair, short, terribly helpful in Kugane, I know. A cheery sort, wearing bright colors, as I recall. I will send a few of my men out to search, but in the meantime, why don't you take the parcel and see if you can't track him down yourself? I will wait here, on the off chance he realizes his mistake and returns. Alright. Okay, I pressed the right map button this time. Where? Up there, okay. Rakaza District, Ether Shard, cool. Yugiri's twin brother. Hey, you! Yeah, you. You came by the Ruby Bazaar earlier, right? Where's my parcel? Nope, not Tataru. Why are you yelling at me? Who are you? Yeah, let's just leave her to it and do the actual thing. Addled assistant. Oh, did somebody mess with your head? Oh dear, oh dear. I misplaced some most important documents. If I do not find them quickly, there will be dire repercussions.
No. If he's addled, that means he's going to be doing 10% less magical damage and 5% less physical damage.
No, it is nothing so scandalous and base. My lord is a man with singular dietary restrictions, which I have detailed in my notebook. I cannot purchase produce without it.
The description on the love letter is great.
Yeah, I just read that. That was pretty good. For those who can't read as fast as I on tiny screens, let me pull it up. Letter is perhaps a charitable description, as the weight of this parcel rather suggests a lengthy treatise on why a certain Sekisegumi ought to accept the undying affections of a certain admirer. Pretty good.
I found someone over by the river. Well, I say river, the channel.
Wow.
Who are you? You seek company? For an hour or an evening? Oh, I'm gonna back out of this conversation real quick. Ugh, how it reeks of perfume and desperation. I know not of it, nor do I wish to know.
He's equal
Too
opportunity.
sordid for even the prostitute.
He's equal opportunity. He offered me the same offer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a guy? Huh.
Gee.
Yes.
Probably up back here.
Yeah, there's the back streets.
Cat's begging for food even though he was fed this morning, so he just has to, like, not have any more food. He's very upset about it.
I've got an alarm every 3 hours starting at 9 a.m. and ending at 9 p.m. to feed my cat.
Is the alarm called the cat?
You can't name alarms in my phone, but...
Oh no, I mean, is it the cat that's screaming every 3 hours?
She comes and she headbutts my leg and paws at my chair and occasionally meows at me.
Apparently, headbutting is a form of affection from a cat.
Yeah, but in this case, it's, hey you, feed me.
It's like, I love you, but give me attention!
A good day to you, miss, but I have no time to chat. I have to head to the Bokairo. Or was it the hostelry? Ah, no time.
Big white rabbit vibes from this guy.
Yeah. I recognize that parcel. I delivered it to the Ruby Bazaar not long ago. What of it? Huh? A mistake? For the Sekisegumi, you say? Ah, you're right. How stupid of me. Fortunately, I have yet to visit the barracks. This is for you, yes? I will take the other in exchange. Oh, thank God.
I'm reminded of a tweet I saw the other day that went, if you have trouble remembering to take your meds, give your pet a treat every time you do. That way, yeah, you might forget about your meds, about med time, but they will not.
Very effective.
just be very careful, because otherwise you might take your meds and be like, wait, why do I taste cat food?
I'm sorry, I couldn't find him. I guess we just have to hope he realizes his mistake and returns soon. Well, thankfully, I'm thorough and I don't yell at random strangers.
Though this parcel weighs no less than the other, it lacks the scent of lilac and is therefore much less likely to contain someone's misdirected woo.
That's it? That's the parcel! You found him! Zero Escape puzzle completion theme plays. Though, knowing our luck, Sid put the wrong papers in here. Nope, this is it. These are the documents detailing the operation of the Magitech field generators Alphino requested. Not in front of the Hancock! I can only imagine what would have happened had we sent Lore back to Doma with a parcel full of love letters. The look on Alphino's face when he reads the first page. On second thought, I'm a little disappointed we didn't. That would have been pretty funny, yeah. Everyone's working so hard to fight for Doma's freedom, and here I am making the same silly mistakes. It won't happen again, Lore, and I'll keep working hard to bring you and the others useful information. If we hear anything new, we'll contact you straight away. Oh, and you may be pleased to hear that we have brokered an arrangement between the company and the Confederacy. They require armaments, we provide, discreetly and at a reasonable price. I'm sure Lord Lolorito was pleased to hear it. Ha ha ha! Indeed he was. Indeed he was. Said as sinisterly as possible. Tataru is adorable in this outfit. Well, it seems our time together is at an end. Give Alphino and Alice my regards, will you? I like her flower earrings. Those are super cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My issue with those earrings is, depending on the color of your skin, if you only catch like a glimpse of them rather than seeing them properly, it looks like your ears are all messed up.
Yeah, I can see that being annoying. Alright, Alphino, here's your papers. Don't ask why I smell of lilac. I had something in my possession for far too long. Oh, seems like just yesterday you were here. Our plans proceed... It was half an hour ago, Alphino. I can teleport. Our plans proceed apace. Do you have the documents? Never one to take undue risks. It seems Sid thought it best to send Alphino a massive manual detailing the operation of a Magitech field generator to ensure that the boy was prepared for every eventuality. Or possibly to see if he would read the entire thing, or simply give up and whack the generator with a wrench, which works 9 times out of 10 anyway.
Okay. So
That's a good one.
I like that it's described as a massive manual, and it's probably hardback, and yet the previous description also said that it still somehow weighs less than all those love letters. How many love letters did that one person send? A
straight-up manifesto. Who knows? Maybe, I just completely forgot the joke I was about to make. Damn it.
Finally, something to overpower the other sense. Thank you, Sid Firm.
Excellent. This looks to be exactly what we need.
I was going to make that joke, and then I knew chat would do it for me. So
listen, it's been months since I dumped that manure. I don't smell like that anymore. I also changed my jacket since then. Excellent. This looks to be exactly what we need. Assuming our shinobi escort can see us safely inside the moon gates, I should have no trouble deactivating the barrier. Good, good. That is one less thing to worry about.
got 2 new abilities. Interesting. I'm leveling up to level 68.
Gunbreaker and Dancer. Gunbreakers and Dancers were added in Stormblood or Shadowbringers?
Shadowbringers.
Okay, so these are backported
So this quest probably
rewards.
just like didn't even have a reward, or not like a physical reward until.
Yeah, because bear in mind, newly added jobs start 10 levels before the last expansions can.
Yeah, they start at level 60, which means if you're leveling, which means it's entirely possible to play through Stormblood while leveling Dancer, which I'm doing. And like you're gonna need weapons as you're leveling.
You're right. I did do a manure quest on the step. God damn it.
There is no escape.
Should you wish for further employment, mayhap you could speak with Alice. I believe she was planning to search the surrounding area for Imperial patrols. If you go now, you may be able to catch her before she departs. Yay, I get to go kill things. Hooray! Alphino told you about my plans, and you wish to come with me? Well, far be it from me to refuse you. If truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. In the wake of your failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint. There were no public executions, and not a single village was put to the torch. That is a little odd. But, as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak, surveilling their targets and making plans. If so, we need to put a stop to it. Let us begin our search in the north. Okay, so
I think our best bet is just like run through the north gate.
Oh, by the by, you can just fly upwards.
Oh yeah, with that too.
There's a hole in the ceiling.
Oh, so there is.
Yeah, okay, you don't get food yet. I gave you food this morning, and you ate it all, and now it's gone.
This is the place. Do you see anything or anyone of note? Well, I'm about to, maybe. Hey, you're both behind the quest level, aren't you?
No?
You just got to level 68, Minda.
Yeah, this is a level 67 quest.
No, it's a level 68, isn't it?
That's it, 67.
Huh.
7.
All quiet for now. Follow me to the next location.
Bear in mind, I've been raising all 3 of my tanks using my MSQ progression.
Fair enough. Where'd she go? There she is. This was the second point I marked on my map. No Imperial patrols near our headquarters then. Good. The last thing we need is a repeat of Ralger's Reach. Even so, it would be prudent to search a little longer.
One moment.
Yeah, we got the white and black horses. Nice.
There's a fate going on right here.
Yeah.
Oh, dead
And
tiger.
murder.
I guess this is why we're getting tiger skins. Not exactly the enemy I was worried about. Damn it all. I can't just leave the carcass lying in the middle of the road. Get on with it then. You've gotten stronger. Next to you, I feel like a child playing at swords and sorcery. A fair assessment. although mayhap it suits me better than books. I owe much to a Makote I met on my travels. He was a master of these techniques, and kindly agreed to teach me the fundamentals. Don't worry, I've met him. But I never could warm to common rapiers. I vastly preferred using a blade of my own creation, despite the toll it took on me. Urianger's gift was a godsend, to be honest.
Back.
Anyway, we're falling behind. We should split up and try to recoup some lost time. We've heard rumors of Imperial soldiers skulking about disguised as villagers. One was supposedly spotted near the ribbons to the south of here. Go and see if there's anything out of the ordinary.
Dialogue with Alize if he talks to her as a red mage.
What?
Oh.
Danny might actually have some unique dialogue with Alize here if he talks to her as a red mage.
I'm already in conversation with her. I haven't checked.
Damn.
Check.
Why do I have an EXP marker on my map? Oh, EXP bonus applied. Interesting.
Oh yeah, because some fates offer extra EXP just to encourage people to do them.
Yeah.
It happens at random. It doesn't really matter.
Heminda. My planet needs me.
Oh, hello there, young lady. My associates and I are watching a very interesting sight just to your left, and are in search of fertile soil for farming, and this land caught our eye. You doubt my words? You suspect we have some other purpose in coming here? How vexing it is to be questioned in this manner. Very well. She desires the truth, and she shall have it. Deal with her!
We should probably have been in a party for this.
Yeah, I've got AoEs. But yes, we should party up after this fight. Alright. Friend list. Invite to party. Midna, invite to party.
I do like that we've just settled on these colours at this point. We're just...
Red, blue, and purple? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gradient into each other.
Ugh. Haunted Elder is not a fan of our color scheme. I saw them attack you, while this one fled. Since you seem to have everything in hand, I decided to capture him. An Imperial, I presume? Sure is. I knew it would come to this. But at the hands of a Westerner, a Doman would at least know the rights. You think you understand, but you do not. She will burn it all before she surrenders. She will never kneel again. Nor should she. Oh, is it crystal seizure time? More!
It's the first time someone's actually, like, noticed the crystal seizure and be like, yes, an opening!
Fortunately for me, I'm invincible during crystal seizures. The blessing of Heidelin hardens my skin.
Not really, but you have an ally at the moment.
Rest
Alize's here to keep us alive while we do our vision quest thing.
Rest assured, the Nauri will receive due compensation. Young Asahi has great potential. That much is plain. If he applies himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to Garlemald and learn from some of the leading authorities in the field of magitech. Few citizens are afforded such treatment, however, much less people of the provinces. You will need to do more. Oh, of course. Have no doubt that we shall. My husband and I want only the best Imperial education for our boy.
Okay.
I finished planting the rice, Mother. Oh, is this Yotsuyu? Who is completely neglected by her parents, apparently. Not while the officer is here, Yotsuyu. Inside, now. Yes, Mother. So who's the boy? You did not mention that you had a daughter. My sister's, not mine. Kami rest her soul. She is utterly hopeless, but one cannot choose one's family. And what an asshole. Indeed, she is of age to receive an education as well, is she not? Yet we have no records. I trust I need not remind you of your legal obligations. No, of course not. But she is weak and sickly. Some days she has not the strength to leave her bed. Though a thought occurs to me. Mayhap we can come to an understanding. I wake up and the guy is just dead on the floor. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, there was only one way that was going to go down with Alize as your bodyguard.
That was a near thing. What happened? We were talking, and then all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of those soldiers hit you on the head or something? No, Heidelin did. Well, if you say so, we should go and tell the others what happened here. Playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth makes the crystal seizures a lot funnier. Wait, couldn't we have just teleported to the...
Could have, but we're like 10 feet away.
Yeah, fair enough.
And the north half of this zone is so pretty.
True.
Bad news about me being in the snack position. I have snacks right now, but I am eating them. Ha, mine.
Cat. No.
Thank you. You didn't have to come with me, but you did, and for that I am grateful. I told the others of our encounter with the disguised soldiers. Though we disposed of the bodies, it was only a matter of time before their comrades note their absence. As if we needed any more reason to act quickly. Are you sure you're all right, by the way? You've been awfully quiet since we returned. It's been a long time since I hung out with the Scions very much. Were the crystal seizures a secret, or is Alice just out of the loop?
I think Alice is just out of the loop.
Okay.
She only just joined us for Stormblood.
True.
Pretty much all of the Scions have seen us do this by now, except Alice. This is her first time.
Scholar, Astrologian, Red Mage weapon.
Ooh. Good mix. Scholar weapon might be the one I pick up, but anyway.
I'd tell you to rest and leave the rest to the others, but seeing as that isn't in your nature... Lise returned but a moment ago, looking a bit worried. It would seem that trouble is afoot in Namai. You may as well go and ask her about it. As for me, I will not impose upon you any further.
By the way, the reason why I was so sure that these are level 67 quests is because we still haven't done the level 67 dungeon yet.
Ah, gotcha. We've barely got enough armor as it is, huh? Oh, you're here to help? That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in Nomai get ready for the operation, but we've run into a few problems. You remember how we're supposed to stir up trouble as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around. I thought the Doma Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but it seems that's not the case. I was about to go and tell Issei. Why don't you come too? Well, this is going to go well. Where can we get armor on a short notice?
Well, this actually is worth the teleport because it's either teleport or swim. There are a couple of blue quests in town, but I think they unlock like tribe quests or something.
Yeah.
So we can do those later.
Green fireballs.
They're what quests?
They unlock tribes eventually.
Ah, I gotcha. We'll have to come up with a solution somehow. Oh, you're here too. I heard about those soldiers you and Alice encountered. I'm glad you're all right. Right then. Issei, we have gathered up all the rope we could find in the village. Oh, setting up traps Ewok style, huh? And every tool with an edge, but it is still not enough. Even a hoe would suffice, but there are no more to spare besides Yotsuyu.
Oof.
Thank you, Chigusa. Ryo-sen could use a hand, if there is nothing else.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, maybe that joke was a bit much. As for more tools, I have some in my home. Go and search it. Take whatever meets your needs. I made enough rice balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Yugiri. Can I go and give them to her? You silly little girl, of course you can. Hurry, swim through that secret tunnel. You never know when she'll have to leave on a secret mission.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Sorry about that. Everyone's been trying to contribute since Lord Hien returned. There's so much to worry about. You're doing well, Issei. Though I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor?
Have you seen what she's wearing? Of course not.
What do you mean, she? Issei's a dude.
Oh, sorry. I thought Issei was asking Lisa.
Oh, no. Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection. It's not as though we need full suits of Imperial plate. We're not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. The Doma Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's no telling how long it would take for him to send us supplies. Well, we can ask. He's probably got some on hand. Do you have an armorer in the village, or anyone with some skill to fashion armor? There is one man, a craftsman who fled the Enclave. He is experienced and may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him to, though. But maybe you two could come with me? His name is Suranuki, and he lives in Kusakari to the south. Come with me. Yeah, that is a cool-ass bridge. There's something odd about this man. This is Suranuki. Are you the bald guy from the Hildebrand quest line? Who are these starry-eyed youths who stand before me? Ones who sing of rebellion, of liberation? Surely they would not think to trouble me with such foolish dreams. Oh, go and say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. Materia. Dark Knight weapon, but my Dark Knight's at level 70, I think, so I've already got... Have I done the Dark Knight level 70 quest? I don't remember.
Not yet, I don't think.
Oh, we'll have to do that soon. Huh? Say again. You would have me fashion armor for villagers who wish to fight Imperial regulars? Mad fools charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me steel, and I shall give them shells to shield their soft bellies. Yes, yes, plates of steel, all that you can carry, the better to shield them from blade and bullet. Well, that was easy. If only it were so simple, Master Suranuki. Steel plates are not so easily procured. Blind, deaf, and dumb you are, boy. We are awash in broken steel. Magitech, great cylinders come crashing to the earth from on high. Shatter them to bits with my explosives. They will not fail you, for I made them to kill Imperials. Bring me my steel, and you will have your armor. Well, it's not like we know any other armorers who can help. At least we get to blow things up. Looking on the bright side, Lise. Hey, I'm down for...
Karasu from the Ninja Quests. Yeah, I don't think you've done any of the Stormblood Dark Knight quests yet.
Right, I only did the Black Mage ones to upgrade my character, but then it turned out you don't get any new abilities from the Stormblood.
I think you do get a new ability at level 70 from the quest, but...
Oh, why did you land inside the fish?
Next week we're going to have to take a little break to do the Final Fantasy XIV stuff, so it might be a good time to like just take a break and do some job quests on stream.
Eh, good point.
Because like the Dark Knight ones at level 70 are good. The you still have the Astrologian 60 quest, which I want to see. Because like that's a fun one. You know, it's very funny to me that we have that like the Garlemald flying machines that look like big soda cans. We've never had them as a boss fight, I don't think.
Hi.
Maybe there was one in 1.0, but like they're for how prominent they are in like cutscenes and stuff. You never fight one. I'm not sure how you would fight one from the ground, but like you'd think that you would, considering they're like a, you know, a thing in the world.
Yeah, I mean you even you even have a in the 1.0 opening cutscene.
Yeah, there's a little bit of you like riding on them. Yeah,
riding one. Yeah.
Yeah, chat is reminding you that you got foul from doing the level 70 Black Mage quest. Which you've never gotten to use because we do all the level sync content, but it is still an ability that you get.
What's foul do again?
I believe that it's a big finishing move.
Yeah, it's you use one of your polyglot charges that you build up by being in Enochian for a while.
Right, I remember now.
Yeah, it's just a big AoE. You also will get one that is a single target one later.
Yeah.
Odd that it goes in that order.
Yeah, well, like, it's... Because, like, the AoE version is still an upgrade. It is still worth using in single target. And then And then, like, the single target version is an upgrade from that, at least as far as boss fight rotation is concerned.
It often goes that way just because you're less likely to be using the AoE version during a boss fight.
Yeah. For the reason I described.
Yeah.
It turns into an exciting upgrade for your boss rotation twice instead of once.
Yep.
Fair enough. We're lucky no patrols overheard the explosions. I've got my portion. Huh? Huh? You have the many plates of steel I demanded. Show me! Then you are committed to your cause, dressing villagers as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid, stupid fools. Doma is dead, and so are her people. Lord Cayenne, Lord Hien, all dead. Their blood is on our hands. About that. 'Twas Lord Cayenne who saved us, who spared us the worst when the Garleans came. Every shred of pride and honor he cast aside, without a second thought, all to win their trust, all to serve as their puppet, restored to his throne years later a paper tiger. Such shame he must have felt, but no matter, he would suffer it for his people. A life as slaves is better than none at all, he believed, but not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in his ears dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. 10 years of preparation, of machinations. So careful we would be, and yet, Doma burned for our foolishness, not for that of Lord Cayenne. Monzin, the Enclave, they were raised for our sins. We murdered them all, don't you see? We murdered you all. You're wrong, Master. We are still here. We are still alive. Lord Cayenne, too, lives on, in our hearts, and in his son, for Lord Hien has returned. Lord Hien? Alive? It cannot be. You lie. You lie! It's the truth. Hien came back to Doma to help her fight for freedom. Could it be? My Lord Hien yet lives? Oh. Bands of steel to bind the chest and belly. Yes, yes! I must heat the forge and begin work at once. 10? 100? How many do you need? All that and more you shall have. Hell yeah. All the armor I can provide you will have. I will labor until I can no longer lift my hammer. I didn't think we'd have another chance so soon, but here we are. We're going to beat them this time. We have to. Well, with me on your side, it will absolutely work. Even after 25 years of oppression, they still have it in them to stand up and fight. We just have to show them the way forward. Issei and I will stay and help Tsurunuki finish the armor, so you've no need to wait around. Why not go back to the House of the Fierce? I'm sure there's plenty of work left to be done. Ask about and see what you can find. Okay, to the House of the Fierce. And Danny's teleporting, so I will take Danny's teleport. Everything is in order, miss. Under Lord Gosetsu's sage tutelage, we grow stronger by the day. Huh? Help? Oh, no, no, no. I will not impose upon you without cause. Rest assured that everything is in its place, and every place is in... everything is fine. Really? You don't really make it sound like it is. I require no assistance, comrade. Lord Hian's instructions to me were quite clear. I need only transcribe them for the benefit of our Zayla allies. One sec. Speaking of Lord Hian, if you are eager to be of service, mayhap you could seek him out? Keep an eye on him, perchance, should he decide to venture outside. Alright, well, let's go babysit the king. Let me guess. Someone asked you to act as my protector? To hear them mutter, one would think I intended to stride up to the castle gates on my own. The truth, of course, is rather less dramatic. I had hoped to look on the castle one last time before the battle. Would you care to join me? You would be setting a lot of fretful minds at rest. Yeah, I'm down. Very good. Then let us depart for Monson at once.
Wait.
You've abandoned Danny.
I right-clicked it and she's like, you were unable to ride Pillion as you flew off.
Hey, Godeki, how's it going? Monson was home to many great and powerful families, men of honor, samurai. Once, great swaths were razed and people put to the sword. What little remains stands as a testament to what was and what will never be again. Come, I would take a closer look. These are the spirits of slain warriors inhabiting suits of armor, I'll bet.
I don't remember if they're that or if they're just golems that have been left to run free. One or the other.
Yeah. No sentries, at least of the living sort. Those shambling suits of armor have the run of the place. To think this was once a bustling street, so full of life. A river of people with a current all its own. But even then, the Imperials walked among us. Sometimes openly, sometimes discreetly, but we were always aware of their presence. And we were complicit. He did what he had to do to preserve the peace, to keep our people safe. But at what cost? Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for such dark musings. Though they did serve to remind me of the barracks which once stood to the west of here, where there may yet be weapons our comrades could use. If you head down that street, past those makeshift barricades, you will come to the ruins. I will search elsewhere. Meet me at the water's edge when you have finished. There are 2 of us here. Do you really think we can bring back enough weapons for an army?
With your inventory space, probably not.
Where is he? Ah, there's a thing. Right, we're not meeting here. Duh. An Imperial Magitech armor just drops out of the sky next to him, and I fall out of it, and he's just not perturbed. Alas, I found naught of value. Did you? A new weapon for you, Hien. Seems. Still sheathed in its scabbard. Though even shielded from the elements, it will need to be cleaned and oiled. I bet it's his dad's. I recognize the crest. It belongs to the son of a samurai I trained with when I was young. He never even had the chance to draw it. Oh. There she is. Doma Castle. My home. They let us keep her for a time, before gradually moving their forces across from Fluminus. Now her every court and corridor belongs to Yotsuyu. Though Father spent much of his time there, I did not. I may only have visited him there on half a dozen occasions, if that. I cannot remember. But I remember the view from the keep. Doma seemed much smaller from there, like you could hold it in your hands. Well, amongst it at least. Doma is so much more than that. There, beyond the moon gates, onto the shores of the Ruby Sea, and here, in the places that no man can see or touch or take from you. We carry her with us, wheresoever we go. Not the land or the soil, but the story. And what is life, if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk, day after day after day. The story of our mothers and our fathers, our families and our friends, our peoples and our nations. I think a part of me understood that when I looked out from the keep. Hien, son of Kayan, another caretaker of the story of Doma. Excuse me. It's a fine castle, truly, with an even finer view. But in the end... In the end... Kami, strike me down. How can I be so blind? We must return to the House of the Fierce at once. I have had what can only be described as a revelation. Ours is an excellent plan, but not so excellent that it cannot be improved, and I know how. Quick tongue materia. Are we going or what? Durium Rod, huh? Alright.
On the eve of destiny.
On the eve of destiny.
So probably not this quest, but the next quest.
Yeah. If the next quest is several cutscenes in succession / the level 67 dungeon, I'm going to take my break a few minutes early and feed the cat.
Alright, that sounds like a good plan.
On second thought, Lore, I ask that you return to the House of the Fierce without me, and tell Alphino to call the others together for a meeting. It is imperative that the Kojin emissary be in attendance as well. I shall join you anon.
Even if it's not literally the next quest, that seems like a good time frame, because we're coming up on it quick.
Yeah.
Oh, by the by, at the early in the stream, Kaya did message me asking if he could, if they could have a place in the dungeon.
Oh, sure.
Ow. Ow.
I was waiting till it was clear that we were going to a dungeon before I mentioned.
During the rebellion, the Imperials turned to their agents among the shinobi, and through their treachery were many of my comrades slaughtered. We few who survived have not forgotten that day. The memory of it has spurred us never to neglect our training, that we might be ready to administer revenge. Lord Hien wishes to discuss the details of our plan. Very well, if he insists. I shall summon the others at once. As for the Kojin, I believe one of their emissaries was already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to make certain.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
Yes, Alice, you may present the Blue Kojin's emissary.
Greetings and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
Can you imagine if Alizir ran up was, Soroban, it's good to have you with us. He's like, who's Soroban?
If you might humor me.
Well.
Thank you for coming, Soroban. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
How deep is that river? Oh, hey, Zay. Sorry, I forgot to let you know
coupled with a few
that we were going live.
Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream, beneath the water, and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
Man, just cutting ties with the past. Man.
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
This is pretty bad optics, I
Walls
guess.
do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
I see you yawning at me, Cobweb. I'll feed you in a minute.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hian, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Kojin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
Hell yeah. No plan is perfect. There is ever room for improvement. I expect my comrades will be refining their approach until the moment they begin. In case you are unaware, the other Jonin will lead the assault on the Moon Gates, not I. My place is at Lord Hian's side. Glad to have you. If there's nothing else, I'll head back to Namai. Saranuki's working hard, and Issei's doing what he can to help. And maybe there's more that I can do too. He was like a different person when he began hammering those plates. Younger, brighter, full of life and hope.
I suppose the optics would depend on the propaganda you give with it. Like,
true. How do you spin that?
Destroy the heart has been infected by the Imperials. Burn it out and rebuild it.
I suppose that would work.
Or as king, I am willing to give everything for the people.
Ooh,
my past,
yeah.
my present, and future.
That's a good one. The plan is set, and all that can be done has been done. Rest and relaxation are now paramount, for tomorrow we may die. Optimistic, I like it. Have you too not done enough? Will you not pause a moment and gather yourself on the eve of our grand design? Go not unto battle with weary eyes or lingering regrets, my friend. Well, about that, I'm probably going to get a visit from Frey tonight. Soraban informs me that his sappers will be ready within the day, which means that we can proceed as planned and attack Doma Castle tomorrow. Considering the key role you will play, I think it only prudent that you refrain from further labors and rest until tomorrow. Agreed? Yeah, sure. Far be it from me to refuse. We shall speak again in the morning. Take care, my friend. That rod is worse than what I've got, so materia. Man, this must make it hard to sleep in this place. All that light from the crystal.
You're awake. I was just, well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big
And
day.
yet, here you and I are, wide awake. Want to talk about it?
Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won and what we've lost. I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing.
Don't worry, we'll succeed, Lise.
Right. Off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you. Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Elfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
Aww. Cute.
She literally just wanted us to look at them because they're cute.
Yeah.
Another restless soul. Come.
Raise
Raise a glass to freedom.
Listen, keep it in check, Ian. We don't need you to have a hangover tomorrow.
It's adorable seeing them not at each other's throats.
Yeah.
Okay, it's adorable seeing them not with Alize at Alphina's throat.
I should be interested to know her thoughts on the matter.
Ah, that's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings. We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak.
Take a swig between every sentence.
In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, our defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Kyan allowed at last to receive visitors called for me, of all people. For my unborn child, he said. For my dearest Shun. Live.
Yeah, the ritual suicide would have accomplished nothing, Gotsetsu.
My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Kyan, but Lord Hien too. That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves.
Well, you're here now, Gotsetsu, and so is he. So now you can make up for it. Which you couldn't do if you were dead.
Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance to serve a greater purpose. Thank you for pitying an old fool.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair. Even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms.
I'll be welcoming what comes with fire and lightning, Hien.
He is right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance. All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no? If you've no intention of sleeping, you giddy, you may as well join us.
I'll feed you in a second, Cobweb.
How you getting the head bumps?
No, she's
Forgive
meowing
me,
at
my
me.
lord. I did not mean to. If that is your will.
Alright, it's about to be...
Talk to Alpha Noah and Alize. Where is Alize?
Morning. I trust you slept well, or at least better than I did. It would seem I dozed off in the middle of something. Your carousing with Lord Hien and Gotsetsu woke me from my fitful slumber, and I've retired to my bunk. Alice is faring rather less well than either of us, but she will be fine, I'm sure, so long as you do not remind her of what you saw. Oh, there will be some reminders happening, Alphino. Don't you worry. Alright, where is she?
Where is she? Yeah, someone in chat said to go talk to her, and I don't see her. She might just not be present at the moment.
Alright, that is my feed the cat alarm. Why did I just try to pause? I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Right,
I'm also going to feed my cat.
and I will take a bio break.
And I'm back.
I'm back.
Come here. Got my cat? Got a drink? All good.
Awesome.
Yeah, had a busy week this week. Saw 2 different movies. Got to see Doom Part 2, which was very good. And then last night I got to see Godzilla Kong, which was fun. It's hard to like honestly call it a great movie, but it is a very fun movie. Like Godzilla literally suplexes Kong. It's hard to complain about a movie where Godzilla suplexes another giant monster. And like, I don't even mean like he does a move that kind of sort of looks like a suplex. No, it's a full like proper suplex. And like that's amazing. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
No notes.
Fair.
And then Dune Part 2 is just, you know, a very good, solid film that feels incomplete because it really feels like it's leaning into Dune Messiah, which I don't know if they're going to do that, but I'd be down if they do. German suplex. I'm not sure what the difference between different suplex forms is. But it's like it's your classic flip over the back of the head. It's the Leon Kennedy suplex.
Oh man, I'm so close to clearing T. So close.
We'll get there. The Leon Kennedy suplex is the German suplex. Okay, good to know. So yes.
Yeah, my other friends who have done T have basically said to me that if considering I have basically made it to the final phase, I've basically already cleared.
Yeah. You just
just gotta clinch it.
Right.
I just got back. You've already committed to what?
I've just got to clinch the the Epic of Alexander. I'm just before the final phase, and my friends who have already cleared it have basically said that, given the way the final phase is, I have basically already cleared.
Cool.
I've just got to clinch it.
Once you finish that, I'm assigning you the homework of playing Rebirth.
And I was talking about the movies I saw because I got to see Dune 2 and Godzilla Kong, which were both very good, fun movies.
I still gotta read Dune.
Yeah, reading Dune is a project.
Hey, I like reading. I like reading long books. And that's certainly a long one.
Yeah. Anyway.
Is Alice really just not here? Huh.
Seems like it. I looked around for her some more and didn't see her anywhere. Maybe she'll show up after we accept this quest.
The die is cast. There she is. I trust you are none the worse for wear after last night? We received confirmation from the Koji not long ago. Their sappers stand at the ready and await our signal. Let us not keep them and the others waiting. Gather your things. We depart at once. Alphino, instruct Lise and the others to move into position and launch their attack. Godzilla does a suplex?
Yeah, Godzilla literally does like a proper Leon Kennedy German suplex on Kong. like
how? Godzilla's not built for that.
Oh, he's got arms. He doesn't have little T-Rex arms in this version. He's like, yeah.
Fair enough, I guess.
But yeah, like they have a big fight, and like at one point Kong realizes that he's in trouble and tries to like run away, and Godzilla just full on grabs him around the belly and does a German suplex. It's amazing.
That's fantastic.
It's not like peak cinema or anything, but it is hard to complain about a movie that does that.
It's like the old silly Godzilla movies, except good.
Oh, it's actually like genuinely. I don't want to spoil it, but there is like a whole like very specific reference to like one very iconic moment from the Showa era.
Oh, tell me it's the sliding drop kick.
It's not that. It's like a more plot relevant like reference, but yes, alas, there's no sliding drop kick because that would be hard to show. But there is like a specific plot point that is like beat for beat from Godzilla vs. the Three-Headed Monster, the first Ghidorah movie.
Huh.
And it is amazing. Anyway.
Nice. Our scouts report no change in the Imperial's disposition, but I would leave nothing to chance. We must act quickly, lest we lose the element of surprise. Understood. I will relay your orders to her and rejoin my unit. Gosetsu and Yugiri await the two of you at Monzen. Good luck, my friends. I will see you both again soon. So, why are we invading the Doma Castle while it's being flooded? Like, that sounds kind of suicidal.
We're going to invade the upper levels that aren't flooded.
I guess.
Yeah.
The plan is we're basically going to flood like 80% of it, because that'll clear out the shoulders that are in 80% of it, and then that just leaves us with clearing out the last few areas.
Yeah. Basically, we're drowning the barracks.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we take out some Imperials with that.
Exactly. Like, the plan is to take out the majority of the Imperials with that.
How are we going to get from Monzen to the castle? The bridge is broken.
You'll find out. Probably in the next cutscene, I believe.
I guess it would make sense for Hien to call his new mount. Oh, I passed him.
Nope. I was nowhere near them. They waited and then aggroed me.
Wow, I contributed nothing to that fight. Oh, hey, Pixel's gone. And now we wait. I have dreamed of this day. A chance for freedom, for liberation, for redemption. After 25 years of regret. It's coming, Gosetsu, don't worry. Oh, I hope he doesn't die.
Understood. Wish us luck.
Good luck.
Right. You all know what you have to do. Are you ready?
Well, they don't have their armor or weapons on, Lise. What are you doing?
Oh, yes. Ready to show them what a good job they made of breaking us.
Then what are you waiting for? Move out!
Maybe they're using glamour prisms to look less dangerous than they are.
Why must we waste our time guarding this blood?
That actually could be a really useful strategy.
Hmm?
Sound the alarm! Fluminous is under attack! Armed insurgents have breached the perimeter! We need reinforcements!
They won't get here fast enough. Couldn't have stopped him like 20 seconds earlier, Lise. Oh, I take it Yugiri, Gosetsu, and Hien are the party if you do this with duty support?
Looks like we've got their attention.
Not Hien. Yes, Yugiri is a DPS, and Gosetsu is a samurai tank.
Well.
Yeah.
And also, if she'd stopped him earlier, the plan wouldn't be working.
Oh, right, true. Yep, it's the birds. Or no, these are, Zayla.
The Mongolian friends. I just always called them the Mongolians.
All 5 of them.
Ah, war. To wield power, to make men kneel before you. There is no better feeling.
To hear the lamentations of their women or their men. We don't discriminate
I share
here.
This pleasure with a feral dog of a Dothal.
Preening, Oronir. You fear that she will put the sun in shade. Those are for you. Go, claim your prey.
Her eyes are very pretty.
They are.
So there's limbo rings.
Cleft it in twain. Oh, he is cleaving it in twain.
Yep.
He may be a twat, but he's still a badass in combat.
Double kill.
Double kill, yeah.
Come to me! Come to your death! With each that falls, my soul soars higher!
As soon as she finishes saying that, she gets sniped out of the sky.
She's a black mage. She's got mana ward.
Swiftly, brothers! Fall not behind!
She's in
Make an
combat. The
offering
fall
of their
damage would
steel
kill
to
her.
Father Azim!
They seem to be enjoying themselves.
My lord, the barrier!
That it should fall so soon! Truly, our allies seem determined to surpass each other.
Alphino only read half the book, but it was enough.
The Magitech field is down. I repeat, the Magitech field is down. Confederate vessels, you are clear to advance upon the Enclave.
Is that Albora from the Ninja Quest?
Oh yeah, it is.
Real effective cannon shots, guys. Good job.
To be fair, the cannon shots were intended as a distraction to help the
True.
Kurgan. After that, they're going to the Enclave.
True.
The wall is breached. The Kojin too will not be outdone.
Our allies have set the stage. Now we must take the castle.
Yeah, all four of us.
With me.
Where are our backup? Like, for this part of it, shouldn't we have other soldiers with us?
My lady, the riverside wall has been breached. The lower levels are already flooded and the water is still rising.
So I gathered. You would tear the whole thing down, all for the promise of freedom. A noble sacrifice, for the last desperate flailings ever flew. Speaking of which, how fares my boot?
Drowned, hopefully.
The procedure was carried out as instructed by Lord Owless. By all indications, it was a success.
Is he injected with Sephiroth cells, or what?
Is that so? Then he may yet be of some use. Devotees of vengeance should rightly pursue their cause unto the bitter end, don't you think? Their hearts aflame with passion until the last few embers fizzle and fade, leaving naught but ash.
Appropriate, since I'm going to be leaving naught but ash of him.
The Viceroy's orders were clear. If Doma falls, none shall be spared his wrath. Tell the men to fight as if their lives depend on it. Because they do.
As you command, my lady.
Again they come to make you kneel, to make you grovel and suffer. But you have endured their worst and survived. You know their tricks. They will not find a flower.
Man, she's reassuring herself.
Plucked.
We certainly won't find a flower ready to be plucked. This is more like a weed.
Her name is actually the name of a flower, so there is like a...
Yeah.
There are like layers of meaning there.
Yeah. It is done. The water surges through the broken masonry and floods the castle even as we speak. Though my heart breaks at the sight of it, I must be strong. All is for the sake of Doma. The Confederacy report that they have secured the Enclave. We need not fear for the civilians' safety. Excellent. Aye, there can be no doubt. The Viceroy is trapped, and so comes our part. Our Kojin allies will deliver us to our destination, to the Western Dock. And do not forget to bring your fellow adventurers, Lore. I like that they have started calling that out. Like, they're not pretending anymore. They're not pretending it's just me.
A lot of people insist we do everything solo, though, and get really angry when you say, no, the game says literally the opposite.
Yeah, there are like a couple of dungeons, and like we'll point them out, especially in Shadowbringers and Endwalker, where like that were designed from the outset with them in mind. There are a couple of dungeons where it is genuinely better to take the NPCs along. Like Danny, Teddy, and I have discussed which ones we're going to recommend you do solo.
I think mostly it's...
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me when we get there, I guess. To see the castle thus defaced by our own hands, it is enough to make me smile, to laugh at the sheer absurdity of it. This is not the end, but it is an ending. Soon I will be free. When I led the Doma refugees to Eorzea, I did so only with the intention of seeking sanctuary. The thought of enlisting you and yours to aid us in another rebellion did not once cross my mind. Yet here we stand, shoulder to shoulder, ready to strike at the heart of the occupation. It has been, and ever will be, an honor, Lore. Yes, it is, but the honor's mutual. I can only imagine the chaos inside the castle, to be trapped by the rising waters and know the enemy is at their gates. They will fight us with every ounce of their strength, as will we them, for the eyes of history are upon us. Greetings and well met, my friends. Climb aboard, climb aboard! There is room enough for you all. Lore, that we might improve our odds of success, we will divide into two parties upon arrival, one composed of myself, the other you, Gosetsu, and Yugiri. Given our inferior numbers, we must needs finish the battle quickly. Wait, we are going in with just 7 people?
Mm-hmm.
That's dumb. That's not good strategy. And so,
it's anime strategy.
Well, you and yours draw the enemy's attention. I shall steal over to the keep. Lest you worry, though, I've been to the castle only a handful of times. My father saw fit to drill its layout into me. I can find my way blindfolded. Even should one meet with misfortune, the other will reach Yotsuyu. Agreed? Then let us be about it. For Doma.
See, the thing you have to remember when the NPCs are coming up with the strategies is that they are aware that we are anime main characters, and they factor that into their strategy when they come up with these plans.
Plus, we're effective. We're a small strike force, basically.
Yeah.
With Hien working as working on the perspective of being a solitary assassin, while we strike at the
we are essentially doing a SEAL Team 6 kind of thing.
Fair enough.
So before we do this dungeon, we are about to get into an open active rebellion, and you still have not bought that rebel coat that I have pointed out to you.
It's a cool design, but I like my current outfit better.
Okay. Just pointing out that we should be.
That's the one that's like calf length, right?
Yeah, it's like calf length. It's got like a fur trim on it. Sunbreaker's got a new lamb. Where are they?
Oh,
right here.
That looks pretty cool.
That does look pretty cool. I'm trying to decide what lamb I want to go with.
The Fireglass Hood. Oh, sorry, Adventurer's Hooded Vest, but there's another version of it called the Fireglass Hood, which doesn't have the undershirt.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to go on with Sage.
Well, all right. Give me a screenshot of the rebel code. I want to make a fresh judgment of it.
I'll grab it from Eosi collection. You'll be able to see it from a few angles there.
Yeah, well, there are two of them. There's the Rebel coat and the Urban coat, and one of them has more belts.
I'd want whichever one's dyeable.
They're both dyeable.
Both of them are.
Oh.
Okay, posting into the crew. There you go.
Get the Urban set in there while you're at it.
Okay. And there's the Urban one. They're almost identical, just the amount of belts.
Mm-hmm. And they are both dyeable, so you can get both of them Dragoon Blue.
Also, the belts on the Urban set match the color of the outfit, whereas the belts on the Rebel set are black. I think I prefer them in black rather than matching.
Mm-hmm.
They both match the undercoat, but not the dyeable portion, unless you can dye them in two ways.
No, I mean, like, there's also belts, like, around the wrist and just a general actual waist belt. They dye differently on each of them.
Ah, separately from the outer coat. Gotcha.
Yeah. 1 minute. I have a. I can actually. Here, I'll link them in chat. There's the Urban one. And there's the Rebel one, so you can try them on for yourself.
Glam is very important. This is not a waste of time.
It's what people come to the stream for.
It's what people come to the stream for.
It's the reason people play this game.
Yes.
Yeah, you can check it with the rest of your outfit. You're pressing display gear on the bottom.
Yeah.
One of the bottom links.
Yeah, there's a button. There's a button on the bottom that says display rest of gear. And then you can also click on the outfit itself, on the jacket itself, to do a dye preview to see what it'll look like in blue.
Ah, sick.
I was actually talking with Oft about this piece, and it tends to look very different on taller races like Mail Ra, Vieira, and Elizon than it does on other races, just because other races tend to have a bit more of a triangular design, a triangular stance, whereas the taller races, it's a lot sort of more straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I can try this coat for a while.
Yeah, long coats in general just look better on like tall, skinny people, because like that's just kind of how they go.
Yeah.
I can try the Urban coat for a while.
Yeah, it'll probably cost like 1 million gil on the auction house market board.
Let me see.
Let's hop over to Kagane and see what they're going for.
Okay, the Urban coat is going for 1.2 million. The Rebel coat is going for 1.9 million.
You can afford it. You're not spending that gil on anything else. This is what gil is for, Lore. This is what gil is for.
True.
Yep, the three main purposes of gil: glamour, mounts, and gearing up for savages.
Yeah. And do you have any Dragoon dye on you?
I do. In fact, I have... Let me see. I have 18.
Excellent.
Keep it on hand.
The Dory markets are where the market board is if you're looking for a teleport.
Now do I... Yeah, I want the urban coat.
You know, it actually kind of goes well with the sleeves that I'm wearing.
.2, all right. I got it. Okay, I guess I gotta go to an inn to do the glamour.
No, you can just use a. You can just. Do you have any glamour prisms on you?
I do.
So yeah, you can just do it right here.
Yeah, but might as well put it in the glamour plate anyway.
Yeah. If you want to go and set up a glamour plate, yeah, do that from an end. But you can't just like glamour your outfit right here, right now, for the time being.
I mean, as long as we're taking the detour, I might as well. Where's the inn here?
It's at the inn. It's labeled the inn on the Ether Shard.
Ah,
yeah.
Cairo Inn. You're riding a 25 million gil mount, Milena? That's insane.
Yeah, sounds about right. They're also
my rarest mount. My rarest mount was 50 million.
Yeah. I think is there 100 million gil mounts at this point? I forgot.
No, there's three. There's
50 mil ones. Yeah.
Yeah, and a 25 mil.
Right.
Where do you buy this stuff?
In like Shadowbringers content.
No,
gotcha.
only one of them is from Shadowbringers content. The 25 million one. The 50 million ones are from Rowena at Modona.
Mm-hmm.
Well, from next to Rowena, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them is a robotic gorilla. That's the one I have. One of them is a golden sheep. One of them is.
One of them is a golden pot, basically.
That's the 25 one, and the last one is a shrine being held by Namazu, all golden.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, plate. Plate 2, 3. The Elder Staff, is that the one that has the elements, or Staff of the Demon?
Staff of the Demon is the elemental staff.
Okay.
Has sold them out for 15 million gil before. I was like, yeah, that also is ballpark.
God damn.
Yeah, I mean, like my main character is sitting on 70 million gil, and like I don't actively try to make gil like some people do. That's just like gil I have accrued from playing the game.
Yeah, I make a lot of gil because I need to buy a lot of mounts.
Yeah.
I'm considering recreating one of my mains older glamours. Like to run around with it on Bryn in a different color, but still.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It'd be nice.
I'm going to stop by the arms bender real quick. And then we'll do the dungeon.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, saving up for the mounts is a good use of my gil.
Right now we have 2 Dark Knights in the party, so someone's going to have to switch.
Yeah, I'll be tanking.
Nope, not the Ruby Bazaar. That's location. Market. I saw Bazaar. The hands went automatically.
There's a repairman right by me. I should level up Crafter so I can repair again. I like that feature of my main character. But that would mean leveling. But that would mean doing the crafting grind a second time.
Bless you.
And I have too many other games to play to dedicate time to that.
Okay, so Kayar is a monk. Everybody in the classes they want to be?
Yep, I'll be Sage Healing.
Yep.
And we don't have to teleport back. We can just do the dungeon from here.
Just want confirmation that Kayar's already a monk, and we'll go.
Yep, Kayar's a monk, right next to me.
Awesome. Yep. Doma Castle. To win a war, one must be willing to do whatever is required, even if it means sacrificing the very thing one set out to reclaim. And thus did Lord Hien declare that Doma Castle should be flooded to eliminate the greater portion of the Imperial garrison and trap Yotsuyu within the keep. Your allies have set the stage, and now you must play your part, as well as the wandering adventurers whom you have recruited to fight for Doma's liberation. The fate of a nation shall be decided this day. Marshal your forces and venture unto the flooded fortress. As an aside, I really like that we have the three of us going through the plot together. Like our characters. It's a fun little adventuring party, right? Like,
yeah.
The other people swap in and out as we go, but Minda, Danny, and me.
And now we even have the FF-15 mount to like complete the vibe.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't forget to set minimum item level.
Oh, good point. Thank you for reminding me. And silence echo, confirm.
Have we worked out how we met Minda yet?
No, I don't think we have. We'll have to brainstorm about that.
Yeah.
The plot. Because yeah, you two are bunnies, so.
Yeah, we knew each other before we left the forest.
Yeah, like we were friends before. They wanted us to split up into the gendered groups, and we kept seeing each other as friends afterwards, even though we weren't supposed to.
And when I left the forest to engage my psychopathy, Danny followed me out to keep me on the straight and narrow.
It's an action-packed opening.
Yep.
Oh, this is a fucking huge castle. Holy shit.
So, the music is so good in this place.
Yeah, this is why we were able to flood it and still have the dungeon. This castle is huge.
Oh, my posture.
I made sure mine. I always make sure my portraits are good before I go into dungeons.
For the next pull, Minda, I will use my invul because I know that pull can be a big one even normally.
That sounds good. We'll let you die.
Hooray! I am not on my main, so I can't make a pun.
I love how we're just talking about what good bros the three of us are, and it just goes, I'll let you die.
Well, it's genuinely that is the point of his ability of his invuln. He's a Dark Knight right now.
It just shows how much Minda trusts in me.
What the fuck are these things?
They're Doma slashers. It quite clearly says that.
Those bug monsters?
Oh, well, they are not doing much damage at all. My invul didn't actually go off. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Usually
maybe you're thinking of the next pull.
No, usually the slashers just shred hells.
We are on minimum item level.
Oh yeah, this is the pull with the clip from the thing I shared like 2 days ago. Which I'll share with War after the dungeon, or after the stream.
Oh, Lord. Look at the... When you're casting spells, look at the fleur.
Oh yeah, the cape does, you get some badass long cloak movements.
Oh yes, I'm going to zoom in to take a look at that.
Yeah, that was a good time to zoom in. We're not doing mechanics right now, so you can like zoom in and appreciate the animations on the cut.
What have we done?
Oh yeah, that does look cool.
I mean, this is why casters always wear like badass robes and shit.
It's canon. They just want to look cool.
Yeah, that is entirely why I have plans on getting a nice robe. Even though I'm repurposing what was currently my my Black Mage glamour, because now that I've got the Stardust Rod Ultima, it doesn't go well with the rest of my glamour. So I'm repurposing that glamour along with the change in chest piece to be my Pixelmancer glamour, and entirely replacing my my Black Mage glamour with a new glamour entirely.
Yeah, I've got a kind of gothy Pixelmancer glamour planned out already.
Nice.
Because like with how colorful all of their moves look, making a goth Pixelmancer just sounds perfect.
Oh yeah, I'm using black, gold, and blue on it. Black's the base color. The detailing on the arms and legs are blue, but we've also got a touch of gold. So I've got the mask I've got is gold.
Mm-hmm. I've got mostly black and gold.
I'm using the casting chest piece from the 81 dungeon as my.
I know that one. I know that one.
Yeah. Yes. I won't be having the cape arm things because the arms I have replace it.
Mm-hmm.
If I left them on, it would look very gothy as well, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got the big glasses and one of the jackets from PvP. So it's kind of like a.
Hey, I remembered ley lines finally.
Nice.
So I've got kind of like a gothy art student look going. They look very cute.
Okay. Good job dodging, Law.
Oh, there's a glowing rock in the middle of my ley lines. I suppose I should avoid that, shouldn't I?
Go back in now.
Yeah, it's safe now. But yes, you probably wanted to avoid that.
And now my ley lines are gone. Of
I
course.
saw that.
I step inside and they fade.
Oh, I think they've changed how those work. They now take a moment to explode on touching you rather than exploding directly on touch. Yeah, I'm using you know the PvP Republican set.
Yeah.
I'm using the arms from that and the.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm using those too. Those are sweet.
Yeah. I was using the legs from it, but the classical set is nice. the classical set for the one of the crafted sets in Endwalker is identical, but by default is a darker black. So it was cheaper to replace them with replace them with the classical set than it was to just buy a jet black dye.
Yep.
It does mean I've changed the tattoos on the Republican set to be a blue rather than gold, because the difference in detailing on the legs.
Yeah. We're just talking about fashion while fighting for our lives in the middle of a dungeon.
I think
Can you imagine Grisetsu and Yuri listening to us do that?
Yeah. I don't know if it would make them feel more confident or less confident that we're just so calm. Yeah, I know what paintbrush I'm going to go for as well. Given the next ultimate, and the fact that for previous ultimates they have added the new jobs to that prior content to use as a base for the ultimate versions. I have gotten an E12S weapon coffer, so I can get a nice gothic paintbrush with flowers on it.
Oh yeah, that's gonna make a great.
Yeah,
I know exactly what the aesthetic you're talking about. That's gonna make a fun paintbrush.
Yes.
I should have thought of that because like I had one of those coffers sitting around. I used it for a Gothy Alden.
Nice.
Or actually, no, I think I got a Dark Knight gland from it because Dark Knight.
Yeah, I will say that I'm quite looking for like I have no confirmation that they're going to use the third tier from that raid set as the weapon base.
It's a fair assumption just because of how they do it.
Exactly.
Real quick, let me interrupt you. I'm being told to use Blizzard 4 for Umbral Hearts to make your fire spells cheaper so you can stay in fire longer.
Yes.
How long does that buff last?
Until you consume them or until you've fallen out of Inokium. So as long as you don't fuck up, they stay forever.
Nice. I will try to remember to do that then.
Yeah.
So I just use that, then swap over with Fire 3?
Yes.
Cool.
And since swapping over with Fire 3 will be free, they will not consume a heart just to swap.
Nice. The turret keeps having to move.
Yeah, there's a bit. You can think of Freeze as the AoE version of Blizzard 4. It is a lot of fun. And
it's also really funny with my particular glam because you know how like for your main attack you like hold your hand in front of your face. Well, I've got the chocobo.
This is a funky little fellow.
This is a funky little fellow.
This thing's cute, actually.
Yeah. Right now, my animations look kind of funny because what's that? Because like I've got the chocobo ring on, and you do this animation where you like try to look all badass holding your hand in front of your face, and it just looks it hits a little different when you've got like the big pink bird on your finger.
Yeah. I was looking at it earlier and thinking, man, if you're a pugilist, you could just not use a weapon and just still rip people's faces off.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the problem with pugilist weapons is that every pugilist weapon or every monk weapon has to compete with no weapon at all as a option.
Yeah.
And that's a very hard sell to make.
There are a lot of pugilist weapons I do like.
Yeah, there are some monk weapons that look good, but also like no weapon at all is a solid choice in any situation. And
yeah, the sphere eye is very nice. The ones that actually look like kale heads.
Oh yeah.
metallic ones.
Yeah. Another one. Oh, we got some towers.
Cool, okay, I got it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. The problem with the spear either is either they're a relic weapon, so one either has to do the relic stages to get the normal version, or you can get the spear Ultima from Ultima Weapon. But I don't like monks, so I am not going to waste an entire Ultimate Weapon Ultimate Totem on monk. I do use the Nipples Lux, the anima, the relic weapon from Heaven's Blood.
Odds help me out with the AoE rotation. I don't know how old that message is in chat, but I'm just noticing it.
Yeah, send me the optimal rotation later. When I can pay attention to it.
Yeah, if I was giving advice, you can definitely take it. I've been doing extreme savages and ultimates with him. I'm quite happy to rely on him. I
also don't have Thunder 4 yet. Oh no, I do. Right, Thunder 4 is the AoE. I was like, Thunder 3?
Yeah, Thunder 4 is the AoE.
Right.
I'm reforming my Savage Static for Dawn Trail, and I've invited Doc to join us because our pure healer has had to decline joining us. So there was a spot, and I entirely trust Doc to join us.
I'm a little. We still have a few months before we have to worry about it. I am like wondering what I'm going to do about the stream that Saturday when Dawn Trail comes out, because switching characters and going back into the queue at 5 p.m. on Saturday after playing with y'all, like, am I willing to do that? Is the question.
Yeah.
Like Danny and I might just tell Lord to like do shit on his own while we go through the Dawn Trail story.
I don't blame you at all. Maybe I'll do class quests or something.
Oh well, you can spend that day unlocking the 2 new classes because there'll be 2 new jobs to unlock.
And then I'll probably be high enough level to do that.
Yeah, you will almost certainly be level 80 on Black Mage by the time you get there.
Yeah.
So you're like what, 76 now?
74.
74. So yeah, you'll just like naturally over level to level 80 by the time June rolls around. So yeah, you could do like you can unlock those 2 new jobs and do some job quests, or maybe just like solo level up to.
I'm
up to 90. Well, whoops. Distracted by. We're fine.
Yeah. Well, like worst case scenario, we can still join you in the call and converse that way. And while doing that, me and Minda could, for example, be leveling our new jobs in dungeons while talking to you.
Yeah, that's like less bandwidth intensive, so we don't get distracted by story.
I don't want to keep you guys from the Dawn Trail story, but I guess it's only like a 4-hour delay, the length of the stream. So.
Yeah. And
plus, I will want to like level those jobs. Oh, cutscene.
Yes. Do you like Doom?
Oh boy. Is that a chainsaw? That's a chainsaw. Dearest of all my enemies, I have new toys to show you. The operation was a success. Behold my huge naturals. Or I guess huge unnaturals in this case.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, when you joked about him getting injected with Sephiroth cells, you were not too far off.
Yeah, he is now Doom Guy. Like, literally a reference to Doom Guy. Before we start, please roll on the loot, because that is an upgrade for me. Thank you.
Hyper-tuned Grimoire.
Yeah. But yeah, I do want to level up the new jobs, so I won't have any issue with joining you.
I genuinely do want to like go through the story with one or both of those, so I might just taking a break to level them up to medium is like on the agenda anyway.
Yeah, I was thinking about going through it on
he's Doom guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about going through it on Viper, but honestly, I'm going to go through on a Paladin, but with a casual glamour for a V, the more holiday aspect out of it. But then I can swap to my usual glamour when things get major. Also, my famous purple and pink mullet is no longer purple and pink. I swapped it to blonde for the Dio cosplay and realised, holy shit, this goes so well with almost all of my glamours.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
Oh, what are these motherfuckers? Okay, I'm staying the hell away from those.
There's a...
Die! Die! Die!
Yeah, there's two at either side.
More of them.
I'm just gonna stand in the corner here where none of them will go.
The fact that chainsaw is also a minigun.
Wow, I picked exactly the right place to stand. Holy shit!
No complaints then? Uh-oh.
That's me. I'm dropping the AoE so it gets
oh god. Okay, can confirm if need be. I can safely pop the lasers without any without too much issue.
Die! Die! Die!
Man, the things obsession will do to a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no sympathy for him.
Yeah.
We go together. Together, too. Oh, he's about to explode. Oh, that was the final boss of the dungeon? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that's that. Quick dungeon.
Fair enough. That took
Good
like
one,
20 minutes. Oh, there's a minion? Hey! I'm
Nice.
gonna roll lead on that.
Apparently only worth 120 gil.
The description is just blah ha 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 ha.
120 gil. Well, I might as well roll for it and buy it if I don't get it.
Do we want to take our picture next to the body?
Just loom it over him.
Once again, huh?
Do we want to all get on different sides of him, or all line up?
We can all get on different sides.
Yeah, loom over him in a square shape.
Yeah, like we did with Shari Bear and Sloppy Bastard.
Hey, Kayar, get opposite me, facing Grimoire, please.
There, I put a marker for...
If you get the minion, read its description on the minion page.
Okay. Right. Entering G-pose. Okay, and tell everybody to stop facing the camera. Oh!
Yeah, we'll have to discuss what I do the weekend Dawn Trail drops.
Yeah.
Because I gotta stream that weekend, right? I'll definitely get more viewers.
Yeah, like picking up the 2 new jobs will take probably a couple hours, because there's usually like an introductory quest and such. And then leveling those would also be a thing you could do.
True.
Just like do some random roulettes without the usual crew.
Roulettes with fans or whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I need to.
Unless they're all doing Dawn Trail plot.
They probably would all be doing Dawn Trail as well. Yeah.
Okay, that'll do. I had a slight problem with G-Purse. The last thing I did was plunge the gap closer. So every time I tried to every time I tried to close
something, you kept leaping forward.
Yeah, right off screen.
But yeah, like I still have a screenshot from opening weekend of Endwalker where I did an alliance roulette where the entire party was nothing but Reapers and Sages and tanks. Sage healers, Reaper DPS, and tanks, because there was no new tank introduced that expansion.
By the way, I'm going to take a photo of myself with my headset set up for Final Fantasy XIV streams and show you guys, because I just realized I never have.
Yeah. Because you're wearing like 2 sets of headphones or something goofy like that.
Correct.
Also, another fun thing of Godzilla vs. Kong, which I've informed Lore about, is there's a good frog. There's a good frog in the movie Godzilla x Kong.
No.
Alright, and after this I'm going to paste that photo in chat. There you go, it's posted in the Final Fantasy XIV.
I like how the fact that one is way bigger than the other makes it kind of funny.
Okay,
the small one is an old aux cable headset plugged into my TV. The big one is a USB headset plugged into my computer.
How's that one?
I like it.
Ah! Yeah, that's a good one.
Alright, and it's time for some cutscenes.
I'm gonna paste... One moment. There we go. The screenshot of me in chat. Yes, it is cutscene time. Did I get the minion? I got a green lock card.
Kaya got the minion.
Well, that's a triple triad card for me. Nice.
Have you aught to say for yourself? For what you have done to our people? Your people?
My people, he says. The precious lordling beloved by all come to confront the wicked witch.
You are pretty wicked. Like, I know that you have a grudge against the Doman people, but
they work
still.
me from dawn to dusk like an ox or an ass or some other beast of burden. Until, that is, my brother spied a chance to transform the family fortunes.
Your brother sold you into sexual slavery? Oh, that's fucked.
And so I was married to a vicious old drunk, who beat me as he pleased. And when I pleaded for help, I was told to grin and bear it. For the family, for him, for everyone's sake. They pretended not to notice, but they knew. They knew. What did it matter? I was nothing to them. Less than nothing. I wasn't of their flesh. I wasn't a fellow Doman. I wasn't even a person. I might just as well have been dead. And then my husband passed away one day. And so I was sold off yet again to pay his debts.
That is fucked.
But this time, I found a way to live for myself. To survive. As a spy for the Empire. Oh, those were the days when the scales first fell from my eyes. No longer would I be a slave to my parents or my husband or the pleasure house. I would be free and receive due compensation. That would be enough, I thought. Until I saw a Doman in the road, beaten and broken. And my heart skipped a beat.
And she could never get off on anything else ever again. Nothing else would satisfy.
Lying at my feet, groaning in agony, sobbing in despair. Powerless, helpless, hopeless. A vision forever seared into my soul.
Yeah.
Oh. There was nothing I would not do to feel that joy again. To bend this cruel, twisted world to my whims. Now, having borne witness to my life's work, have you aught to say to me?
He says no and stabs her in the throat.
"'Twas kind of you to lend me your ear, my lord. But now it is time for us to conclude our little tete-a-tete with a final game of chance."
Ian, stab her!
She said the thing. She said the question.
Who shall stand, and who shall fall? Let the die be cast.
This was her plan from the first, to bring the keep down on our heads.
I will remember your words.
Yeah, like, what happened to her is fucked up and tragic. I'm not disputing that, but, the cruelty she turns to is not excusable. The tragedy of her life is a reason, not an excuse.
Yeah, they often say hurt people, but that's, as you said, a reason but not an excuse.
I will remember your words.
We must flee. Order our forces to withdraw.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Oh no, is Yuki about to die? Oh, and Kosetsu's about to die, holding it up. That's not fair. Kosetsu deserves to live to see the results of this. I guess he dies with the castle and with the old ways.
While you still can. I
guess that's poetic.
Forever.
The smile on his face. Oof.
No, we will not leave you behind.
Do your duty! Deliver Lord Hien and the others to safety! Now! Forthwith! I shall manage on my own!
Oh, no. Alright, which one of them did she shoot? Oh, she's shooting Gosetsu.
Gosetsu!
No. No one leaves. Not you or anyone else.
All right, guys. Listen, we need to go.
'Tis naught this old frame cannot bear. Go now, all of you. The day is won,
oh, he's
and
bleeding
the morrow
from the mouth.
beckons.
Day is won and the morrow beckons. Oof. This is actually kind of poetic in that Gosetsu, so devoted to the old ways,
goes down with the ship.
He's dying. He's dying with the symbolic death of the old ways, and narratively, that's a really impressive narrative bit. But it is so sad that he doesn't get to see the future he's built. Now is not the time for flashbacks, Lore. Ooh, which do I want to say? This Isn't Over could have a bunch of different tones to it. And this game always gives me a different tone than what I think it's going to be. I will say thank you.
Nay, thank you for granting me new purpose and a measure of peace.
Gosetsu.
Gosetsu is like, no, seriously, get out of here.
If you say this isn't over, he says, do not despair, my friends. Never have I felt so alive. My eyes unclouded, my purpose clear. This is right.
Nice.
And the Doma we built together shall be better for it too.
Framing in that scene.
Lore. Okay, guys, we need to go now. Also, Lore, deliberating over a cosmetic response. Listen, time dilation for the Warrior of Light specifically is I'm counting it as canon.
Be proud, my friend. Be proud.
I am, Shun. More than you know.
Hien! Hien!
You cast the die. Gambling was never my vice.
There is stuff I cannot talk about. And it is so frustrating.
Rebirth stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's good shit too. You guys need to catch up.
I'll be caught up by next stream, probably.
How merciful the gods that I should find you in time.
Kosetsu? We must turn back now before it is too late.
Hey, when did we set up explosives in the castle?
We didn't. She did.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's why the ceiling collapsed. Duh. I was a little distracted. Oh, this is going to fall and impale Gosetsu's bird, isn't it? Or not.
Eyes forward, Cyrano.
Hey, fitting weather for the cut for what we're doing right now for a change.
I will deliver you to safety. The others are waiting.
Random weather in game does add to like the feel that this is a world we are inhabiting, but it is nice when it is narratively appropriate to the situation.
It is refreshing considering how many foggy cutscenes we've had.
Yeah.
Luscious quips.
Excuse me?
There's a player here. Luscious quips.
Oh, hey.
Eyes forward. That was his wish. Good line.
Yeah.
Also, didn't want to like interrupt the cutscene to talk about it, but like just great facial animations in that scene all around.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And that framing where Hien was basically saying his goodbyes that was really good cinematography, lighting wise, angle wise, everything.
He was right. The day is won. The people must know.
We're all grieving the loss of our friend, and meanwhile I have this umbrella.
Listen, that's how Gosetsu would have wanted to be remembered. As a fat, smiling cat.
Yeah, wait, hang on, I have the mounts too.
The mount, the cat, the mount, the umbrella, and the pet.
The mount is like the cutest thing because when you stop moving, like the legs just disappear under
that is delightful. Where do you get that?
This one's from the store. The minion you can just get in game. Like it comes from like it comes from like retainer missions. There's like a 0.001% of it coming back from I think a Fisher retainer mission. And it costs like a few 100,000 gil on the market board. But like the mount, it comes from the shop, so it costs some money.
Yeah,
that's a shame.
Because you've got the fat cat, and that's the fatter cat.
Yep.
If I had infinite money, I would buy a bunch of mounts, but I don't, so I shan't.
Yep. Such is life.
What happened in there? Where is Gosetsu? Victory is ours, is it not? Then why are you all so quiet? Tell me it was not for nothing. It was not for nothing. I see. The die is cast. That's a good quest name. That hell of a final line to the quest.
Mm-hmm.
Fending, maiming, striking, scouting.
Oh, sure. Give me better gear after the dungeon.
More Hamilton song lyrics in this.
Sorbonne sees Cyrano crying and all of us being silent and Gosetsu missing. He was like, huh, I wonder what happened. Oh well, no matter. Thank you. The occupation is ended then, and the people must be informed of our victory. But I will not simply give up Gosetsu for lost. Before aught else, we must needs search the ruins. I'm pretty sure the room he was in is now underwater, Alphado. Allow me, my friends. The castle is still collapsing into the river and could easily drag you to your deaths. I can navigate the waters easily, without fear of drowning. I almost said out loud, I can't drown either, and then I realized that that would force me to swim around underwater, digging through rubble, and immediately I closed my mouth.
Also, doesn't Soraban already know that?
Yeah.
Be reasonable, brother. You know he is right. Ian, you okay, buddy? Lore, a word, if I may. My lord withdraws into himself, unable to turn his thoughts from the keep. He needs us now more than ever. My friends, I am returned. I swam as far into the ruins as I could. And, did you find him? Nay, lady, naught remained of the keep for me to search. Undermined from below and shaken from above, the manner of its collapse was most unusual. If the floor beneath him gave way before the rest, it is not impossible that he could have been sent tumbling into the river. But the water is thick with silt and debris. Despite my best efforts, I could not find him. I am sorry. There is naught for which you should apologize. Thank you, Soraban, for taking it upon yourself to search. The castle is in ruins, and the people are eager to learn the fate of their nation. We leave at once. Are you sure, my lord? The day is won, and the morrow beckons. Such a good line, and that's such a good echo.
Mm-hmm.
It falls to us to greet it.
This game's writing.
Mm-hmm.
And translation.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We have the translator to thank for a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Christopher Kurgi Fox. Including singing some of the songs.
I'm going down to the docks to see if I can't get one of the Confederate ships to take us to the Enclave. Mayhap we should tell the others at the House of the Fierce to gather there. Magnai and Sadhu know naught of what happened in the castle. I will go and tell them.
Oh, and the rain is lighting up right as we're,
Oh, that's perfect! That's so good!
Yeah.
That's... Like, this... And again, this is, like, random generated weather. This is, like, not scripted.
That's perfect! Holy shit!
The morrow just literally beckoned.
That's so good! They fought valiantly and with honor, Cyrano. I pray you tell them that as well. You too, my friend, were instrumental in this triumph. I must insist that you be present when we bring these tidings to my people. That's perfect timing. Holy shit.
I think there's got to be a YouTube short about the weather in this scene.
We're 3:26:55 in. Hang on, I'm going to mark a border and...
And like, it would probably be better to have it in two parts. Like, one from when we came out, it's like, oh hey, it's raining, that's perfect. And then the second clip would be from just now.
Yeah.
Good idea. I'll take a look at it to see if I can get it good.
Editing.
Yeah. I've got a guy who helps me with...
a few, just like oh hey, it's raining. It's perfect for the scene. A few moments later.
That was such perfect timing. Holy shit. It's really cool that we've got a couple other people who are doing this quest just randomly.
Yeah.
Well, hey, which way did I just pass? Ah.
Oh, big time. Yeah, you went way past.
Yeah, that's the fun of MMOs, is seeing other players just doing their own business.
It seems Tonsui was on his way as soon as he saw you flee the keep. You've never actually been to the Enclave, have you? It was a lively place before Xenos sent his troops. You all look like shite. The captain thought you might need a ride to the Enclave. Ready to come aboard? Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Let's go. On you go then. Sit wherever you like. I don't know what happened in there, but it's over. You won. That's cause enough for celebration, and those people you're about to see need something to celebrate.
We brought everyone here. You were the last to arrive.
I see. Thank you. We owe the Confederacy a great...
Oh, and he will remember the debt he had, don't you worry.
I have waited 25 years for this moment. You owe us naught.
Alright, well, we've still got to hold the country against the inevitable Garlean reprisal. I hope you guys are ready. Because I'm not going to be here forever.
Look! It's Lord Hien!
Lord Hien!
It's him! He lives! He lives!
Some few words of encouragement would not go amiss, my lord.
Right. Yes, of course.
You should have been prepared to give a speech then. Well, if you won't say something, I will.
I'm gonna say off you trot then.
I'll say
off you trot is very funny.
I kind of want to say if you won't say something, I will.
Go for it.
I'm gonna.
Off you trot just gets right. Off I go.
Well, if you won't say something, I will. He's like, would you, please?
Hearing you say that, I find my courage somehow renewed. Much obliged.
They were all kneeling, facing the other way 2 seconds ago. How did they swap around that fast?
Spin.
You did hear the of the moving.
Oh, I suppose we did.
We are a sorry lot.
This is a wreck.
Are we not? Tired, dirty, stinking of blood and sweat and ash. The people pushed to the point of breaking.
I like the detail of the scars on him.
Yeah.
Especially the
and yet
the pretzel roll scar on his shoulder.
The perseverance to endure decades of oppression. The will to carry on the legacy of those we have lost. These were the bonds that held us together and gave us the strength to reclaim our home. After 25 hard years, the shadow of the Empire no longer darkens these lands, and we may at last look forward to the dawning of a new day. But, my friends, it will be a day of work. So I ask you, have you yet the strength to stand?
Ooh, yeah, get him to stand up. I think Hien is the main reason people don't like Lise so much. Similar story, but he just kind of does it better. Yeah, I can see that.
To rise up with me once more? Here and now? And begin to rebuild our homeland?
Oh wow, you guys jumped up fast.
This will not end with Doma. We will see to that. Right, Lise?
Yeah, Hien's great, though, so I can see how Lise pales in comparison.
Right.
Indeed, this is but the beginning. The tide is turning, and it shall soon bear us back across the seas and onward and to the next battlefield.
Lore's like, oh, right, what were we doing? I kind of got caught up in this. Right, All Amigo, right? That's where we were? That's where we're going next?
Yeah.
Why were we doing this again? I've forgotten. I kind of just got caught up in the moment. I'm Queen of the Mongols now. That's pretty cool.
We're in an instant zone at the moment, so you're not going to see us out of the cutscene, I don't think.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go talk to a bunch of randos. It's you! The woman who came to set us free! Of course, you must have had a hand in this. My thanks to you. Call me, take me. I never believed this day would come. I'm sorry I doubted you before, my friend. It was not for naught. It was not for naught. Oh. I want to shout and scream until my throat is hoarse. I want my fallen brothers and sisters to know that it was not in vain. 'Twas a year ago my Lord Cayenne died, and with him the dream of Doma. Never again would we be free, I thought. Miserable old fool that I am. But Doma lives, Doma rises, Doma will stand tall again. Till the end of my days will I labor to make it so. Why are you crying, brother? Isn't today a good day? Mother, Father, I understand now. I do. 25 years. If only you were here to see it. Now, is he talking to his mom or his dad is the question. Alright, where the hell are we going? I am in an instanced zone, but there doesn't appear to be an exit. Let me look at the map. Ah, there we are. To the ferry docks. I guess this coat does better suit a Queen of the Steppe.
Oh no, lost eager. She's gonna be completely
insufferable.
I mean, this is what I was hoping for. I knew what I was doing when I recommended the coat.
Honored hero, you seek passage across the One River. Travel to the glittering basin.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to get him a tiara.
That is not the style of a Queen of the Steppe. Nor no, of me.
But Law's
oh, we got some people to talk to here. Serena's right behind you.
I'm glad we could be a part of it. That we could see with our own eyes that things can change if people have the courage to stand up and fight. We journeyed here from the opposite side of the world, but until now, it didn't seem half as far. I think that means our work here is done.
It's going to be interesting going back to Alameda, because there's no way you could help save our country. I have just saved a continent!
Oh, I knew she had a crush on Hien!
Oh, yeah.
Hien is not with you? No matter. The sun and moon were not fated to share the same sky.
Yeah, she is a little down bad. It's cute.
Yeah. Oh, you will not be staying in the Enclave?
Also, to be fair, a circlet or tiara or anything would probably not be visible with your hairstyle anyway.
Yeah, true.
I have that issue with my main hairstyle.
Yeah, same. Like, I literally did change hairstyles from time to time just to make headgear look better.
Yeah, well, the mullet I have has a headband, and literally anything that would go on my.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it just gets swallowed by the headband. They're just really funny, elegant.
Cutscene.
Are you quite certain you would not prefer to stay a while longer? There are sure to be festivities in which you would be the guest of honor, like as not. Hey, I'm down for sticking around.
Oh God, Zay. God damn it.
Zay says, so if Loreweaver is Queen of the Steppe, does that make her Genghis Bun? Very well. There are other ways in which we might celebrate. By rejoining the fight for freedom in Girabania, for one. Short though our time here has been, we have all come to regard this land and her people as our own, I think. And we have done that which we came here to do. Word of Doma's liberation will soon spread throughout the Empire, and we must seize this opportunity to rekindle the fires of liberation in the West. We dare not allow the Imperials a moment's respite, lest they march on Doma again. For the sake of all concerned, we should leave immediately. Did I hear you right? You are leaving? Can I be Queen of the Steppe in your absence? I'm afraid so. We've got our own battle to fight. What about you? Will you be heading back to the steppe? Yes, the war here is ended, and there is no cause to remain. The Orenir and Dothar have already withdrawn. Oh, I wanted to see Suda again. Oh well. Sadu. Right.
You got the vowels.
Yeah. This one's a reincarnated warrior and does not make video games.
I will follow them anon, but I wish to bid you farewell first. The Blue, too, must return to their homes, but we will be back. Doma has need of merchants and builders. We are eager to offer our services. And just like that, our grand fellowship is broken. Without ceremony or pomp, you steal off into the dark. No matter. We have plenty to be getting on with. Places to be, people to rob, and so on. The captain never was one for mingling. I am a pirate. Give me a song in a tavern, and I will be happy. Hobnobbing with Lord Ian? Nay. No taste for the finer things. In any event, we need not part ways here. If you are for Kugane, we would be happy to take you. Her waters have always been fruitful. Listen, if you rob people with me on board, you're not going to be robbing anyone else ever again. I wish you well in your journey, my friends. May you ever walk in crimson. Thank you, Cyrano, for everything. And listen, before we go, I'm going to make sure you and Ian have a long talk, Cyrano. May the Kami speed you on your way. Until we meet again.
Shipper on deck, Loreweaver.
I am one for mischief, and there is very little mischief as delicious as getting two people together. I'm glad we could be a part of it. I've already heard this. Okay. Over there. Didn't even think to tell Lord Ian you were leaving. Well, I'm sure you had your reasons. He is a little busy, but where is he? He's still off in the Enclave. Alright, I guess we're just dipping. Naught remains undone. You are ready to depart? We're ready. To Kugane, then. In a way, this too feels like a homecoming. How long has it been since Carviane brought us here? It's just as colorful as I remembered. Lise? We were here like a week and a half ago.
Oh, we were. Lise wasn't, I don't think.
No, Lise was here with us when we got to Kugane.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. It's... Time scale is weird in this game.
Yeah.
They're waiting until after the stream, but a friend of mine just reached the vault.
Oh!
They've also been squeeing about Orshifon the entire bloody time.
I love that's my favorite thing about like the FF14 experience is just like hearing new players at the end of Heaven's Word. New players at the end of Storm is at the end of Shadowbringers.
It was very good of you guys. It was very good of you guys to encourage me to like Orshifon, because he's pretty fun. But like it was very good of you guys to encourage me to talk him up and stuff.
Bit, yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, we were just being honest about him because he is a total bro. He's like if anyone is your best mate at that point in the game, it's him.
Excuse you, Tataru was right there.
Yeah. I'm a Lalafell, so like me and Tataru are like different than that. I like to imagine that like my Lalafell warrior of light and Tataru would just become like this unstoppable power couple that takes over all of Eorzea.
the brain of the bronze.
Yeah, the brain of the bronze, exactly. Just like total like Lalafell
world Lalafell domination.
One of the big memes about Tataru was she's going to be the final boss of Endwalker.
Yeah.
I can still hear his voice. My ears haven't stopped ringing since he first barged his way into the rising stones, a veritable force of nature. It's a rare thing for us to sail into Kugane like common traders. I don't rightly recall the last time, but it will have been years. Have everything? Good. We will need to weigh anchor before the Sekisegumi arrive. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for what you did. Give my regards to the old Doc. Materia.
Every time we want to come to Kugane as a group, we have arrived on a pirate ship.
Alright, so what do you think? I accept this quest from Alphino and we call it a stream?
I think so.
Good do.
No, not least. I informed Tataru of our coming. She and Hancock should be waiting for us in the Ruby Bazaar. Then it is here we part ways. Best of luck to you and yours in your piratical endeavors, I suppose. All right, yeah, that's a good place to stop for the day.
Oh yeah, that's a good spot. That's a climax and a half right there.
Yeah. This is a good.
This is why I wanted you to look your best for the dungeon, because I knew that this was a kind of a big deal plot moment.
Yeah, that's the coat's growing on me.
Yeah.
It's a little long for my taste, but it's growing on me. And it flaps in the wind when I do my spell casting, which is cool.
Yeah, every good wizard needs a badass long coat.
Hell yeah. Yeah, well, that's where we're going to end for today. So I'll read my schedule and get off. Before I do, I would like to plug a couple of things. First, I just completely spaced out for first. For seconds, I'd like to plug my Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/LoreweaverStreams. You can also find the link in the description of the YouTube video, or with the ! Patreon command in Twitch chat. I make my living off of Patreon. It's my sole source of income, and I make enough to pay my rent and my bills, barely, but I'm mostly just scraping by beyond that. And I'd really like to be in a more stable place, to have some savings for emergencies, for medical emergencies, for if I need to replace stuff, or just in general, at all, which I haven't had for a very long time. So if you could go to my Patreon and pledge $1 a month, or $1 per stream, or anything in between, pledge a bunch per stream if you really want to change my life, I would be grateful. I'm grateful to everybody who pledges, because you're the reason I have this job. You're the reason I can stream for you guys and make content for a living. If it weren't for you guys, I would still be a burger flipper or a telemarketer or something equally horrible. So, I'm grateful. Thank you. Seriously. I'd also like to plug my YouTube channel. If you're watching this on Twitch, go to @Loreweaver on YouTube. Everything I've streamed over the last 8 years is up there. The whole Final Fantasy XIV playthrough. I recently finished the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth playthrough. There's a lot of good stuff there. I'm sure you'll like something. Cobweb, I fed you an hour and a half ago. Calm down. I'm sure you'll find something you like. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can also get the link directly with the ! YT command in Twitch chat. If you're watching this on YouTube, I stream live on Twitch almost every day at 1 p.m. EST. It's twitch.tv/Loreweaver15. Links also in the description of the YouTube video. Come hang out, have a good time, talk to me while I stream. It's a good time. I love having people in chat. Finally, my schedule. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna live blog a bit and then have date night with my boyfriend. On Monday and Tuesday, I'll be streaming. April's going to be a patron pick month because of making up for delaying March's patron picks. So Monday and Tuesday will be Root Double Before Crime After Days at 4 p.m. EST for a patron. Wednesday will be Small Saga at 1 p.m. EST for a patron. Thursday, I'm not going to stream because I'm recording a podcast episode with Teddy and Love. Friday will be Yakuza 0 for a patron. And next Saturday will be Final Fantasy XIV. So yeah, that's what's coming up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.
Ciao for now.